boy, what's the word?
What's up, homie?
Man, just here, man. Just here. Another day, another week. And you are locked in with your boys. This is the Domino Effect Conversations with Mike and
Pratt?
yes, sir. Like, and you can hear me, bro. You know,
Yeah,
I
I can
got
hear
this
you.
mic now. You
Yeah,
can
I
hear
can
me
hear
clear
you.
as such.
Yeah, yeah,
All
yeah.
right, bet. Let me send this link out right quick. Let me send this link out. Hold on. Hold on. Love her. All right, but how your week
Yeah.
been, bro? What you been on?
Man, been pretty good, man. I'm still kind of juiced up from Friday, man. Got to see
Oh
that
yeah,
table.
oh
Yeah,
yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Hey
yeah.
man, shout out to the table, man. The talented, blessed, lyrical elite. My boys had we had came through and did a what's going on, my boy. We came through and did an interview with the table on Friday. I
What's up?
recommend everybody check that out, especially my battle rap fans. You got young Casper, you got I'm sorry, you got Casper the Barbarian, you got Scooby Gray, you got Sonnet the Poet, you got Cody Wayne representing that Newton, Texas, man. Hey, do my boys right there. Holla at me. My boy Rogaine, what's the deal?
Man,
What's the deal? I ain't gonna lie. You know what, Jermaine? We need you in here. Hey, we need everybody
I'm,
feedback on this
I ain't
one
gonna
tonight.
lie, man. I'm ready for Jermaine to say some crazy stuff tonight on some of
Well,
this, man.
I know he is. I know
Ooh,
he
wee.
is. I know he is. That might be his girl, but shout out to her too if she's watching. Let's pay a little bills right quick, my boy. You know how we do every week. We got to get our peeps out there for the people you are watching the Domino Effect Conversation with Mike and
Pratt.
coming to you live here on Facebook Live, YouTube, and Twitter. You
Man,
understand? Every Wednesday at 8 p.m. We give it to you 3-piece extra crispy. Fuck you saying? All right, shout out to my boy Jermaine over there at the Talking Monkey Business Podcast with Monkey Man. Every Thursday we do relationship Thursdays at 6:30. Man, check in. It'd be very informative shows. My boy also do interviews throughout the week. I think he just did one on Saturday or Monday or something like that. He gonna be joining us live in a second. Shout out to my boy Hunter Hill over there, Hustle for Change. My boy gonna have some Thanksgiving fundraiser going on, community outreach right here, nonprofit. Always giving back to the community. Be on the lookout for that. We're gonna be having info as it become available. Y'all forgive me. It feel like every week I just be speeding through this cause. Y'all know it right there. GCP Truck and Transportation. They are
yeah.
on the Instagram at GCP underscore TNT. They are on yeah. They are on YouTube at GCP underscore TNT. Holla at my boys and it's hashtag Team No Rest.
No
Boom.
rest.
We got my girl CJ at the 22-7 bus service with the number right there on the screen. One way around trip front door service, safe and dependable service. Fees are just like the respects. They need to be paid on time. And as it says right there on the screen, fees are due on Monday. And service in the Acres Home, Greater Greens Point in 1960-45 area. So it ain't no excuse to getting your kids to school when there's opportunities out there amongst us, man. Let's take advantage. Let's take advantage. Once again, shout out to my boys over there at the table, talented, blessed, lyrical, elite. My battle rap people tap in, you understand, respect the wreck. They be dropping battles all the time, bro. I think they got one coming up real soon. Be on the lookout for that. Can't we get my people
Definitely.
out there in Oklahoma City, Limitless Exposure Media, LXM, any type of videography, photography. If you into sports and you like to get highlight films and photos and all that, graduation, wedding, it doesn't matter. It ain't just limited to sports now. My people do it all. Variety. They call it jacks of all trades. Ain't that what it's called? The jack of all trades. Shout out my people over there, Limitless Exposure Media. Also, if you into web designs, you need your web design. If you need logos, if you need all that, go holler at my boy Jaleel at J Harris Crowns. My boy do a very nice job with that stuff, man. I can't even lie about it. But this week, it gotta been very interesting. It's been very interesting this week, to say the least. I got my boy Monkey right here. He gonna hop in here eventually. It's been very interesting to say the least, man. And I know y'all have seen that post that's been circulating around social media right now. And y'all knew we was gonna talk about it. It was only a matter of time. Oh, and today is my boy's birthday too. What you saying? Happy birthday, brother. How you living?
Hey man, look here, man. I don't know if I'm 42 or 24. I don't know which way to flip it.
All
I mean, it
right.
depends on.
Happy
Hey,
birthday, homie.
hey, brother. It just depends on how you look at it.
No
it
bullshit.
it's just a matter of perspective. It's just a matter of perspective, man. Let's see. Let me put it up there, y'all. Let me put some up here. Let me see what the reaction gonna be. Hold on, man.
This from mine, baby.
Boom. Y'all knew we was gonna talk about it.
We been together.
It was only a matter of time before we got the all right. List of restaurants that women refuse to go on a first date is going viral. Here's a list of places women absolutely refuse to go on a first date. And thank you to the ladies who reached out to me to help me on my list. So okay, see, I thought this was just one person's list that just went viral, but apparently this was a
It's an
statistic.
aggregate. Yeah, it's an aggregate.
This was wow. Okay, well let's go through it. Number one, the Cheesecake Factory. Bro, have you ever been to the Cheesecake Factory?
I have.
I've been there one time, right? I took my best friend for her birthday to the Cheesecake Factory, and it was about $90 between both of us.
Yeah.
Like I'm not understanding like it. Before we go through this list, I'm pretty sure everybody has seen the post. So, like we were saying offline, if you were to take all of this, if you were to take all this and just start eliminating places, what would be left? What
Turkey
would be
leg
left, bro? Like,
hut.
Turkey Leg Hut, Ruth Chris, Steak 48, the Taste of Texas. Shit,
Yeah.
I'm surprised. Hey, I'm surprised. What's that shit called? Texas Roadhouse wasn't on the list, bro. So what's your reaction to this, bro? You want me to put it back up here?
No, I want to see that bullshit. That's bullshit.
I'm
That's what it
crying.
is.
Come on, talk to me, Trey. Like,
What's up,
what's
man?
your
What you
Ain't no that whoever put that list up and talked to now woman. I know some bad hoe. I mean, excuse me. I'm sorry. I know some women. I know some women.
McDonald's?
I'm finna. No, not just McDonald's. I mean,
No, that's in
Cheesecake
the
Factory
comment.
not cheap.
That's in the comment.
Cheesecake Factory not that cheap.
It's not. It's not. It's not. It's a legitimate
that's what
restaurant.
that's what I just said. Like the top of the one is not that cheap. Like
It's
and
not.
So my thought is this. Okay, what's the reasoning behind these entries? Why is the
See,
Cheesecake
no,
Factory?
I'm
Is
finna,
it
I'm finna,
cliche? Is it too many
no,
relationships
I'm gonna
already
tell you
blooming in
something.
there?
I'm gonna tell you something. I hate these niggas that do this. All these wanna be Kevin Samuel ass niggas. I hate when they do this shit. They see something, one thing. They took. Now we gotta look at the type of nigga she was with in the first place. That was nothing but a trick service anyway. She didn't see nothing in common with that nigga. Come on, I thought the nigga was the Uber driver on the cool. You see what I'm saying?
oh
So
wait, this is
I
this
couldn't
is
even.
spinning from this is spinning from that viral video of her sitting in the front seat not wanting to get out.
That's why
Ah,
Cheesecake
Oh,
Factory number one. That's why Cheesecake
ah.
Factory number one.
So okay, y'all know my thing, and it's like I said when we was offline. You're as unfair as you might think it is. This is just an unfortunate reality, but I guess on our side it is fortunate. You are judged by the person you have kids with. If these things was not a standard for him, how could this be a standard going forward?
yeah. I can see
Like,
your perspective easy.
like it is insane. It is insane for me to how can I explain? All right. I come to work every day, right? And my production value is just it's totally off the charts, right? Let's say it's terrible. Let's say it's underperforming, it's underwhelming at to say the least, right? And let's say we switch management, right? Let's say new manager come in, and I start saying, "Hey, in order if you want me to do all this extra work, you got to start doing ABC 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8." Is that the fair standard?
No, not if the last
It's
one
not the
didn't get it. Yeah.
it's not the standard that was set. Like some of this is just outrageous, bro. Like, oh, I gotta pull it back up. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
do it.
yeah, man. I mean, come on, man. How a chicken chum female gonna tell me I gotta take her to Roof Chris or man, look here, I'm gonna tell you the God honest truth. I ain't gonna be on here too long because I'm finna kick it with my girl, but I'm gonna tell you God honest truth. Hold on, go
Mhm.
ahead, you can go by. I'm gonna tell you God honest truth. We gotta be seriously in love for me to take you to Steak 48. I ain't gonna bullshit you. We married or married for me to take you to Steak 48. I'm not finna take you out on no
Now,
Steak 48 date just to impress you.
now, for the
Definitely
record,
not on the first date.
now for the record, we're not lumping all the women in one category. We know that this don't speak
No,
for every single one, but the vast majority they think like this, man. You might not look. I understand when it comes to women, like things like they're very perceptional people. Like they look at everything from a very perceptional perspective, and if it, they're very conscious about the way things look, right? And when you say these things out loud, how does it look? What would be the perception of you?
That you above all of this.
Right. Now,
I think that would be the impression that if a lady gave me this list and she was like, "Hey, I know you said you was feeling me or whatever, but I want you to read over this, and then tomorrow night we can link up."
you say read over this.
And I read over this list. I don't see much on that list, Lester. And me and D was talking about your house, the hotel. Like, what else is on that list? Where else can we go?
I get
Like that.
look,
Basically, all fast food chains, certain restaurants. Can't go to the gym, can't go to the church, no prayer meetings, no. I mean, what's left?
meetings.
What's
Like,
left
bro,
on the list?
like, bro, don't get me wrong. I totally understand the whole your house thing.
I get that.
Like, I
On
get
first
that.
date for sure.
I get that. Hold on, let me put. Oh shit!
But
Did you run
again,
out of here?
yeah, it looked like he froze up. But again, remember I said we were talking offline. If your house is on there for any first date, your house is eliminated, right? If you got a house that's got a tennis court and a basketball court, an indoor pool, outdoor pool, and it's got all these amenities, guarantee you're gonna want to see that.
On the first date?
I'm pretty sure. If you look at what you eliminated on the list, that would definitely be impressive, would it not?
I mean, it seemed like everything just got limited down to a phone call. Like, let me just run through some of these right quick.
Basically,
Cheesecake Factory, Applebee's, Chili's, Chipotle, Olive Garden, the movies, and they say Chivalry ain't dead. Your house, any fast food chain, Buffalo Wild Wings, Wingstop, Red Lobster, a buffet, IHOP, the gym, church, Starbucks, coffee date, ice cream dates, family functions, movie night. Well, that's weird. I ain't gonna lie. That's weird. Our first date is you
first
coming to
date on a
family
family fun. Yeah,
yeah, that's pretty weird. Movie night,
unless you just got like
Netflix.
a huge family and y'all get together and play spades and dominoes or something, that might be throw.
Oh,
But again, that's still weird on the first date.
that's a big bro. That's a big leap.
Yeah, on the first date, yeah, that's pushing.
Like movie night, Netflix, Hulu, etc. Somewhere that requires a long drive.
That's funny.
Oh my god. Bowling. Let me see this. Bowling, nightclubs, a hookah bar, a bar for just drinks, Waffle House, and sporting events.
What is a bar for just drinks? What
Nah,
some of this stuff is like what?
Some of this stuff is like is literally the same answer.
Where the women at? I want to hear the discussion. I want to hear some.
I want the women. I want the women in here,
on
man.
The crazy
I need a woman to come in and speak on this.
Yeah, because I want to meet this Roof Chris hoe. I mean, woman. I want to meet her. I want to meet her because I want to know what make you think I should take you to somewhere that I might spend $300 or $400. I'm gonna tell you the God honest truth. I'm just gonna keep it real because I'm a man, and if I spend $300 or $400, I'm fucking. It ain't no ifs, ands, or buts. It ain't no ifs, ands, or buts. None of that.
I ask this question all the time. Like, okay, I've heard women say, "Oh well, he's taking me out because he's interested in me, or he wants to get to know me, etc., etc." And I've always said, I said, man, as a man, bro, do you really take have you ever took a woman on a date that you had no intentions on having sex with?
Nah,
I could see that being a yes. And maybe eventually, maybe not that night, but I mean, first off, we don't entertain what we're not interested in. Let's just put it like that.
That's true. That is a fact.
So whether it's a date, whatever, the only thing we might do that to is the first episode of a show somebody recommended. After that, if we ain't into it, then we ain't watching the rest.
You can get on here.
It sounds like you take it, talking. You ain't got to hit. What? I ain't gonna lie, Brittany, you gotta clear that up for me. It's just okay. This is when the shit just started to be tricky because remember that conversation about things being transactional?
Yeah.
And if it's transactional, that means there has to be a return on the investment, right?
I'm gonna be on about 5-10 more minutes. I already told him about no business.
That means there had to be a return on investment, right?
Yeah.
And if the return on investment is just a simple conversation, why does that simple conversation cost me $90?
You don't need to. It really doesn't.
So why? Go ahead, bro. What you about to say?
I can, like you say, now, like Starbucks. You know, we can go sit down at Starbucks, or we can go out and get a meal. That's cool. I just want to get to know you.
Yeah.
If I take you out on a date, that means I really like you.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Getting to know you. And okay, so let's go back to old girl in the car, because I don't know who pumped her head up, but I know she got 2 baby daddies look like they named Poo Poo. You feel what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you see sometimes, and I hate, and like I say, because I'm not talking to all women, I'm talking about these type of women.
Yeah,
you see what I'm
subscribe
saying?
to this theory. That's specifically what we're talking about.
Because I don't care who made that list, he lying. Because I know women that'll be satisfied with Cheesecake Factory might get you some pussy. I ain't gonna bullshit you. You know what I'm saying?
If you got to get the gap, you can get it for less.
Yeah, shit, you can probably get it for Papacitos or something. You know, I mean, but I'm just, and I'm not saying women, y'all lower y'all standard. It's just that, come on, we're real people living in a real society, and you know, pretty much when I shot my shot at you, you seen what I was driving or how I was coming to know that I ain't got this type of money. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna tell you about a real nigga. Some real niggas with money will take you to a spot like that just to see if you appreciate that. You see what I'm saying?
What I tell you, I say I give you a little bit just to see if we can how you can handle it. Because if you can't handle a little bit, how can you handle a lot? That don't make sense. All right, so Stacey Dash says, "Oh, Pink, come on. That's perfect for you. It's perfect. Oh, let me make sure I send this motherfucker."
What Stacey Dash saying? Y'all got Stacey?
That's my sister. Hold on, I'm about to.
I thought the real Stacey Dash was on there. I'm like, nigga, y'all big time on this bitch.
Man.
Give it 1 second.
I'd be wild and I'd be like, Stacey, let me ask you something. Have you ever been a sugar mama, and when can you start?
You funny as hell.
Look, I'm trying to do investments right now.
All right. We had action.
What's the counter to this? I want to see the list of the places that you can go.
Look.
No, not the guys counter. I'm talking about the females. I want to know the places you can go. Because you got IHOP, church, gym on there. What can you be taking?
So check this out. Hold on real quick. Oh no, I gotta make sure that I don't know why my shit don't be coming out public, but it's public now.
Who?
Change the audience or right now. All right, so oh shit, yeah. That's why the comments not popping up, cause it's not on public. It's not on public.
Oh,
right. So see, my boy say he can't stay long.
Yeah.
McDonald's, cuz.
What is it?
That was funny. That's all coming from Facebook. That's the one.
I got my Facebook right here. I got my Facebook right here.
All right, so here we go right here, B. Maybe next one, but boo, if you spend it is if you wanted to, and it sounds like great. But let me ask you this: why does the situation only works whenever it's us at the complete disadvantage? Like when it's us giving, and you're receiving. Like I'm telling you, like I am a man. There's men on the panel. Stop me if I'm wrong, man. When have you ever took a woman on a date without any like? Okay, when have you ever took a woman on a date without expecting anything sexually to transpire? Now, just because you expect it, that don't mean it'll happen. But I'm not saying it will happen. I'm not saying it should happen. But that doesn't change the expectation.
I can say for me, the first time I ever done that was 6 months ago when I met her, because I was in that mind state of ready to settle down. I'm really on the cool. I gave her an interview. You feel what I'm saying? I'm going through the interview process because I'm at a point in my life to where, now, don't get me wrong, anything before that, I don't give a damn if I fed this sandwich. I'm trying to hit something. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a damn how, you know, and that's just how, that's it'll take a real man to sit here and say, and sometimes I have fed a chick or took a chick out just on some chill shit, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what I felt like. And anything perspired after that, that's really on her. I'm not pushing the issue or expecting anything just because I fed you, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, look, I like I said, it's an unfortunate reality, but it's the reality. Ask any dude, like, and understand this. Dudes will lie. They will lie. They will get on these platforms and they will start conforming to everything women say because you try to sympathize your way into some pussy.
Hey, I'm gonna go put my phone on the charger. I'll be right back. It ain't gonna take long to charge.
100. Because dudes will sympathize their way, will try to sympathize their way into some pussy. Yep. And because when we feel as if we be honest, it will put us at a complete disadvantage from the objective.
I'd rather be honest at a disadvantage than to be catering.
True.
You start catering, you're gonna be catering the whole time.
True. I'm glad you said that. I would like to segue into a video. Hold up. I would like to segue into a video, my boy. Facebook.com. Ooh wee. Where is it at? Anthony, my boy. Come on, cuz. Come on. What that nigga say? Talk that shit, now roll with it.
When you give someone something for free the first time, it creates appreciation. When you give someone something for free the second time, it creates anticipation. When you give someone something for free the third time, it creates expectation. Fourth time, it creates entitlement. The fifth time, it creates dependency. And you don't give it to them by the sixth time, it creates hatred and resentment. God, yes. And internally, they feel depressed and have anxiety. So let me tell you, ladies, something. Guess where all women are? Because women get attention for free from men. So women are in the entitlement field. That's why all women think that they're 8, 9s, and 10s because they have this self-entitlement because is in your DMs giving you a bunch of attention.
Bam.
Yep.
Now, we can take that same point. We can take that same point because it's applicable here. If you give something, now it's an expectation. I always said this, okay. Let's say we in the talking phase, right? And let's say we start with Steak 48, Ruth Chris. We start with Taste of Texas, etc., etc. Once we become an item, where do we go now? Because I guarantee you gonna say, I don't want to do that. You was doing that before I became your girl. You probably doing that with everybody else. Now you got to keep advancing. Because as the levels go up, her expectation is going to go up. Because now when she becomes my wife, if she becomes my wife, which I doubt she will, but if she becomes my wife, where do we go now?
You start high, you ain't got no way to go but down.
You see what he said? But did you see what he said? He said, you do it once, appreciation. Do it twice, 3 times, 4 times. Come on, man.
Look. It gets to the point where like the dating phase is to get to know somebody phase. And a lot of people they go straight into game. I was telling this one chick, she was like, you ain't got no game hooks. I'm like, yeah, I don't. I said game implies several things. One, that there's a winner and a loser, right? Any game you play is set up with rules. that you have to abide by. So one wins or one loses, or it might be a team or whatever, right? So that means if we run a game on each other, we ain't really gonna be in a relationship because somebody got to lose at the end of the game.
There is a winner and a loser. There isn't a tie.
That's the mentality when you hear the term game. Just like race, race implies winners and losers. So that's why I don't like using race, the African American race, ethnicity, my background, where my heritage, where my people come from. When we say race, that's competition. You say game, that's competition. I'm not trying to compete with you. I'm trying to get to know you. Who are you that I should be competing with you? Am I going to get a better job, higher pay? What am I going to get by being in competition with you? It doesn't make sense. That's all that's counterproductive.
And isn't these the same people that say, "Oh well, I don't like things that pit men versus women and all this other whatnot." But that word, and that's why we're saying like words have definitions. Yep. Words have terms already for them. We can't try to redefine terms.
We do try to redefine and then reapply them and all kind of stuff.
Game does imply that, hey, there's a hidden agenda.
Competition. Yep.
There's somebody possibly being deceived, played, or whatever the case may be. I mean, a game is played, right?
There you
Someone's gonna feel played. You play a game.
Right.
Oh man.
I'm just saying. Maybe I think out at a weird perspective. Mm-hmm. Like I was telling you about the young girl that was like, you spend all your money on your car, how you gonna take care of me? What was my first response? What physical or mental disability do you have? Why did you ask me that? Because the only adults that are taken care of are ones that have a physical or a mental disability. So which one do you have? Because I need to know what paperwork we need to file and what the government gonna send every month, et cetera, et cetera. Because you're basically telling me if you need to be taken care of, you cannot take care of yourself as an adult. It's a partnership. Now, one of the things that Kevin Samuels used to always say is it's not a partnership. I didn't agree with that. As wise as he was, I don't agree with that because there are all types of partnerships. Partnerships don't have to be 50-50.
Nah, no doubt.
Implies we're working together for a common goal.
No, you're right. And you're looking at the literal physical definition of what partnership is. But whenever our women use that term, they're not using it the way you're defining it.
That's what I'm here for.
Right. But that's why he was saying it's not a partnership. Now, I wish he would have been a little bit more direct by saying it's not your opinion.
An equal partnership. It's not an equal partnership. Because if it was an equal partnership, okay,
you'll do as much as I do, and I do as much as you do. It'll be
in the same places. When the yard need work, we go work on the yard. When the house need work, we go work on the house.
Matter of fact, he goes right into that scenario because he always say like if someone breaks into the house,
you want to go hide in the closet, and I got to go get it. Right?
He's like, well, I'm gonna be right down side of my man. He's like, well, you in the wrong place. You out of pocket.
Yep.
He's like, because if you on side of your man, who's protecting the children? Ooh, that was tough. So Brittany says, so don't matter what you got or whatever, but yeah, spend some time, but both genders should, men mostly. What? Like, you kinda lost me on that.
Oh, I think it's the punctuation. So it don't matter what you got or whatever, but yeah, spend some time. Both genders should, but men mostly. Like I look at it like this. I dated a woman when the check came. She was fumbling around in the purse. I didn't know what she was doing. I was still eating. When the guy walked up to put the check on the table, she put a credit card on it, didn't even let it get out of his hand, and just kind of pushed it back to him. And I was like, no, I'll take care of that. She said, thank you, and gave him another little light push. And he's still looking at me like, you gonna let her do this? I'm like, man, look, next push, you're gonna be in that table over there. Just go on with it. I paid the first 2 times, she paid the 3rd time. I respected that. I like that. But I came with the expectation that I probably was going to pay for dinner. But I like that. She didn't say, do you want me to pay this time? Because that's games. I don't want to play games. If you're going to pay for it, you do just like she did. Before he even put it on the table, she laid that credit card on there and pushed it going out the way. It's taken care of. That, and I really appreciate that. Really drew me into her more because I was like, it wasn't a game. You know how I know it wasn't a game? Because there wasn't nothing attached to it. The credit card was in his hand. It was done before I even knew it was happening. It wasn't no, are we gonna split it? Do you wanna? You did last time. You want me to do it this time? Or so you got dinner? You want me to do the movies? Cuss all that. She just handled the business. You know what I'm saying? Like that's when men like that's the strengths we like in our women. It's something that need to be handled, you handle it, and we can settle up and talk about it later. But not I'm taking over. I'm not the controlling side. Just we did us.
And honestly, I think that like being a man or whatever, like there's certain rules to dealing with a man that goes right. And the number one thing is to never emasculate your man, rather directly or indirectly.
Yep. Like, don't put his nasties out there. Keep the secret.
And like, okay, example, like, or I remember one time, I ain't gonna throw her name out there because her name is not important, but me, my homegirl, her dude was like chilling or whatever, and her neighbor came, right? And for some inexplicable reason, the nigga just gave her $20. I mean, he friendly like that. I mean, you could tell in his personality, his vibe, like I don't know, like he's eager to please. He's an eager to please type of person, right? And she took the money in front of her dude. And when he walked off, I was like, man, that is the wrong move. Like, if you gonna take the money, just don't let him see it, because what it does, it indirectly emasculates your man. Now, granted, on the surface, they're gonna say, well, he might be that sounds like insecurity. No, it's not. Now, it's that the act itself isn't him being insecure. The failure to speak on that is insecure. The go along to get along is what makes it insecure. You speaking up and saying, hey, I have a problem with this. Like, this is not acceptable on no forms of no shape, matter, or form. When you bring it direct and you bring it firm and you stand on your position, that's not insecurities. You're secure within yourself of what you want and what you don't want, and you're not going to go against that.
So let me ask this. Let me make sure I got the scenario correct. She with her man, another homie brings her some money, gave her some money.
Like the neighbor, like their neighbor, like they're neighborly friendly or whatever. And I guess he was in a giving mood and gave her $20. Oh, that's what it was. Like some people that came to his house, he wasn't there, and she kind of redirected them, accepted something like a package or something like that. And he was like, all right, I appreciate that. Here go $20 for your services. I'm like, nah, bro. Like,
and her man was there with her when he did that?
Yes. We're all.
You should have said give it to him. I would say give it to him.
Just not you accept it. Because again,
I wouldn't really even trip on her accepting it, but that right there solidifies in his mind that we locked. We in link. We locked up. We together. And it's just like if a female was like, yo, we need some trucking and stuff right there or whatever. We got to connect down here, blah, blah. Here's my number. You can call anytime or whatever. Just let me know. Let's say Thursday or whatever, we link up. If I'm with my wife, I'll be like, give it to her. Give her your number. Let me text the boys right quick and tell them that we got a new connect, if you don't mind. Because I don't want to be receipt. It just shows other people that we together. Because we should know. We shouldn't have that insecurity. But other people don't know. That's why people have asked me, why do you say sir to your homeboy in front of people? Because if I don't disrespect him, you know you getting whooping if you do. That's my partner. I could be like, get on out of here. I can do all that. But you knew. So in front of you, yes, sir.
Company. Yeah, in front of company.
Exactly. Because if I'm showing him that much respect, who are you to step on his toes? If we do that for each other, outsiders won't be able to creep in and take over. But we don't think like that. We got to change that mentality.
Nah, that's true. That's true, bro. I'm 100% with that. Now, I gotta present the counter post. Actually, nah, I wanna pull this up. Give me 1 second. I want to see what you got to say to this.
These contacts straight in Fugazi. Is that homie Paris?
Yeah, I wish Paris was live right now. But let's read this right here. Hold on. Yeah. All right. My boy said, well, it's not his post, but he shared it. Hold on right quick. It says, you can see it, right?
Yes, sir.
It said Texas Roadhouse is a date. Playing board games is a date. Sitting in the car talking, watching the moon while drinking is a date. 3 a.m. 7-Eleven runs in pajamas is a date. I ain't gonna lie. We out at 3 a.m. 7-Eleven running in pajamas.
In pajamas, yeah.
Yeah,
That
we locked in.
That's the end of the day.
No bullshit. Not spending any money and enjoying each other's presence is a vibe in the day. Ooh. See, I can get down with that part.
Yep.
Dates are not always about spending a lot of money on your partner, but some of y'all wouldn't understand that part.
Legit. People buying affection and buying attention. That's all it is. If I gotta pay for you to be my friend, then I don't think we're gonna ever be friends. Not because I ain't willing to pay, but because that you can't buy friendship. It don't work like that.
Nah.
Mike Tillis, what's up, homie? Gary Gnu, what's up, homie?
My boy up in here.
You did say that it was a vibe, Dash, for sure.
That's a VZ.
Man, anytime you can connect with somebody, like the part with getting in the car, putting on the right playlist, you can really draw. Man, we need the sound effect board, man. You can really draw some energy out of people. And if to me as a guy, I love drawing that feminine energy out of women. That not sexual energy, feminine energy. Feminine energy enhances masculine energy. God designed us to blend that way. And if you got the right woman putting the right energy out, not trying to have sex with you, but like, I want to connect with you. Let me tell you something about me. Let me tell you something about my experience. What do you think about that? Coming to you on different levels, man, that stuff is attractive. We the women. Okay, so that kind of segues into this. Remember, we were talking about, I said, what happened to, they used to have the old saying, a lady in the street and a freak in the bed. What happened to the lady in the street part? Where is the light tease? You got your out, stuff falling out the top, stuff falling out the bottom. You walk in and every 2 seconds you got to pull down your skirt and stuff like that, which to me makes you think you have no idea how to dress, because the people who modeled it didn't tug on it all the time, and they walk weird from way back there all the way up to the front. You took 3 steps out of the car and you tugging on it all night long. To me, that means you just missed it. But this is the type of stuff that you see. What happened to the lady in the street part? The freak in the bed, you hear that all the time. In the music, in the comments, etc., etc. But what happened to the lady in the street part?
Yeah.
Where is the lady? Where's the lady? Like, where's the femininity?
It's in the same place. What I tell you online, it's in the same place that they left out when Steve Harvey said, act like a lady, think like a man. But they just heard the think like a man part.
Man.
Is it that same place?
How you say it, homie? That's dry.
That's dry. That's crazy. Or 2-step with me. I love a nice time, even in the house, music, drinks, dancing. And that's the thing, like life can be simple. Like interactions with people could be simple. Relationships can be simple. We're trying to make a simplicity very complex because, again, like I say, we don't compare. Like, all right, have you ever sat around your homeboys and they comparing their relationships with each other?
Sometimes, yeah.
But on a majority, the vast majority of the time, is that the topic of conversation?
No. If it do go to relationship, is she was fine and this will happen, but
it's short, sweet. It's short, sweet, to the point. Yeah. Right. Simple. But when women talk amongst each other about their relationship, it's a very complex conversation. Yeah. It goes into who's doing what, why he ain't doing this, when is he ever gonna do this, etc., right? That's just the nature. That's just the nature of the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
So
detail oriented.
Yeah, it's definitely very detail oriented. So it's like girls mostly, but we complain if we not saying we went on a date. And you're naturally are comparing with each other. Oh, well, your first date you went here, but your first date you went there. And if your first day you went to McDonald's, now we finna start comparing. Like, oh shit.
This is precisely why I believe that most of the stuff that women do is for other women. Dudes are not saying, "I do your nails like this." Most of the time, they doing it because people like it. The hair, the eyelashes, the eyebrows. I've never heard a dude say, "Yo, I like when you have that solid bar all the way over here, and then it just taper off. Do that next time." No, we don't do that. We'd be like, don't have an eyebrow across your whole face.
What did I say? But what did I say at the beginning? I said women are very perceptional people. They look at things from a very perceptional perspective. They look at how things look, not necessarily how they are.
Yeah,
but how they look. Okay,
to them, how they perceive it. Right.
One day,
I will agree with that.
One day, about 3 years ago, about 2 or 3 years ago. Damn, that's a long time ago. Yeah, about 2 or 3 years ago. Me and somebody like we'll talk on the phone all day, right? One day I didn't. Well, it just seemed like you ain't got no time for me. What? I was like, bro. So one day, literally
entitlement.
One day just negates all the other 2-3 months that we did have unending
day-to-day conversation. Yeah.
But that's how they say. They say one no kills 10,000 yeses. If we can't say how much of a good time we had, we gonna talk down and still be with the man. That is true.
Oh, well, don't look. See, but y'all got to be real careful what you tell your homegirls. I know 3 situations where a chick was talking about how good her man was and found her homegirl with her man. Y'all got to be careful with all these details y'all giving y'all homegirls. Stop giving them insider information. She know every button to press in the 10 minutes you ran to the store to get that bottle and come back. She done pressed every button. It took 2 months for you to learn and activate. And he in the bathroom with the hand soap trying to clean up because you want to go get some liquor. Nah, you can stay. I'm going right up the street. You played yourself. Stop giving all that inside information. That's your relationship. Chill out.
What that boy say, congratulations, you played yourself. Now, okay. And
because we're in a detail oriented, they don't just be telling dry stories. They be getting into the
like you just said, bro, we gotta go back because you be saying a lot sometimes. I be having to stop you so we can analyze one part that you said.
My bad.
You said you got to be careful with the details you give your homegirl about your dude. I was like, man, I know you've heard people say single women keep other women single.
Yeah.
And there's a word out there that they don't like, but they don't realize that you're all doing it. It's competing.
Competition, definitely.
You're competing.
Definitely.
Like, oh, I ain't finna compete with no man. Well, baby, rather you know it or not, you are competing.
You're not necessarily competing with the dude, but you definitely competing with the other women around that the dude can see and has potential access to.
Will be options.
So Montel Jordan said, and you know there always tends to be an ugly one, but bring her 2. If you're not the finest one in the squad and you bringing these fine ones from the squad around him, you better make sure you handling business right, especially if he got the opportunity. If you talking about a dude that don't care, if he can move up, he'll move up, and you got friends around you that you know scandalous, but you hang with them anyway, you setting yourself up for heartbreak. Stop playing these dead in the water games. It's nonsense.
Funny you say that. So, because it's right on cue for me to pull this out. Picky. This is the men's response to that list. Embrace yourself. It's gonna get real intense up in here. Number 1 says single mothers.
Ooh, out the gate.
Out the gate. They listed that number 1. Women with a lot of tattoos.
Yeah, ain't a tattoo. All that pretty skin, and you got it marked up like it's some kind of.
Bro, I'm looking at it like with the tattoo things. My thing is, okay, let's say
number 9 is one got me.
Number 9 that got you.
I travel alone all the time. What's the problem?
I just want to know why. I don't know.
I'll tell you in a minute. women with a lot of tattoos. The reason why for me at least this whole a lot of tattoos thing don't go is because I'm looking at you. I'm thinking about when you're 50, when you're 55, when you're 60. Like that shit is not gonna be appealing. Like tattoos are on you forever. Like I understand they got this new shit where you can go get your shit removed, but if you got 60 tattoos, you really gonna sit there and get 60 of them removed?
Nope.
No, no, you're not. Women who dress provocatively. Well, let's go back to that. Let's go back to that perception thing. Everybody be crying to myself, oh well, I don't want nobody to judge me. Life is judgmental. Like unfortunately, that's just one of the written rules of life. Like,
I mean, let's get down to the very simplistic part of education. The way we grow up, the way we develop, we categorize things, right?
Okay.
We categorize things based on experience, based on history. We have 5 senses. What feels good sensationally, what looks good, what tastes good, what smells good, what we hear that's pleasant to the ears, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I look and I perceive this a certain way, and I put you in this category, and 98% of the people that look at you perceive you that way and put you in that category, forget being judged. That's the category that you're perceived to be in. If you don't want that outcome, change the cause of the outcome. If I showed up to a house party and I had white makeup on and red around my eyes and a big red nose, and you squeeze it and make a weird noise, and lips painted all the way back to my ears, and the bald spot with the big orange, what would you say?
You a fucking clown.
That gum right. That ain't no, oh man, I can't be judged. You can't judge me like, nigga, you look like a clown. So if you a female, you got your behind out and your breast out and you got makeup, all this stuff on, you fit in a category. It's just like there was a black male that was 5'6", driving a Buick, and you 5'6" driving a Buick. Man, you can't profile me, nigga. You're 5'6" driving a Buick. You fit the profile. Why are you upset? Just show that it wasn't you and move on.
Let me ask you a question.
What's up?
Why don't men objectify Michelle Obama?
She don't carry us. She don't present herself that way.
And the saying is, men only objectify women once you've objectified yourself. Because remember,
I will say that.
If you give off a certain aura, I know as a man, I can't even approach you a certain way, right? Like Michelle Obama is the best example. Like, I mean, if you want to go Coretta Scott King, we can go there too. Like, they have such a unique euphoria about themselves, if I could coin the phrase euphoria. Like, you wouldn't dare step up to them like, hey, bitch, what's going on? What the fuck you on today? You're gonna be looking crazy as fuck. And personally, if you dress provocatively, you got to understand what position that puts me in as a man. Because what you do in public says a lot about the man that's with you. But I don't want to get harped up on number 2. Number 3. Let's keep going. Sex workers, OnlyFans post say porn stars, but you get it. And strippers. And ladies, please don't confuse the one we would have sex with the one we'll actually want to be with. Like,
well, this says that men should not take out on a date. It didn't say you wouldn't have sex with them, but you wouldn't take out on a date.
Said that. Hold on, I'm gonna tell you why I said that. I said that because of this right
here. Easy pickings, man.
You're gonna go for the lowest hanging fruit, but you're never gonna wipe that. But Instagram models, bottle girls, escorts, that kind of 4 and 5 run hand in hand, damn near. Well, really 3, 4, and 5 run hand in hand.
Yeah.
Women with a large social media following. The reason why that one is a big one because
all that attention. All that attention. Free attention.
And I promise you, 9 out of 10 times you will completely overvalue yourself based off of your social media following.
If you put on something and he say, oh, you look cute, and you take 6 pictures and put them online and get 6,000 likes, what he say don't matter no more in your mind. You can disrupt that whole. It don't matter. I got 6,000 people that love it, and some dudes gonna go overboard. We just talked about that. Dudes that just go overboard just to get that attention, hoping for a chance. It's too easy. Matter of fact, what's her name said that about women getting all the likes online, and so they don't really value it. The individual man, woman, personal stuff. You just get your attention online.
Women with purple hair.
Purple, pink, all that. Red.
I'm crying. With promiscuous friends. Now, there's a saying that goes, you are who you hang out with. Birds of a feather flock together. If a dude hang out with nothing but bums and losers, by proxy, he's going to be a bum and loser. We just talked about that last week when I was like, bro, nobody wants to feel left out. If all your friends are successful, you're going to want to be successful by proxy. That's why you're supposed to get around people that's going to push you, that's going to drive you, that's going to motivate you to get on your shit, to work on generating your value or creating your value, especially if you're a man. But women with promiscuous friends, that is not prosperous to a relationship. Women who travel along regularly. Christina gonna hop up in here. What you got for number 9?
I mean, I don't know. I travel by myself. Ouch, Ari, stop stepping on me. My bad. I travel by myself because I'm not about to wait for nobody to say, "Oh, I'm going," and then a few days before, "Oh, you're not going no more." You know what I'm saying? So I probably didn't book the Airbnb affordable enough to split between all of us, and because of this one person not going, okay, now I gotta up the prices. Now nobody else want to go. I'm not doing that. So to avoid all that, I'm gonna go by myself. Less drama. I'm gonna go by myself. I've been doing it since I was about 18. So yeah, I'm gonna go by myself.
Okay. But let me just ask you this question. If a group of girls go out on a girls trip, right? And it goes on a girls trip. I'll just be assuming.
I don't because
you go alone.
I don't.
Oh, you go alone. That's right.
Yeah.
But
I don't know. No, but when I go on group trips,
up.
It's never. I don't know. Majority of the people that I do travel with, when we all do a group trip, they're mostly in relationships. So they don't do the extracurriculums that single people do.
On a balance and probabilities, if a girl that's in a relationship goes on a girls trip with other women that is not in relationships, and her man say, "Hey, what you do on your trip?" You think she gonna tell every single thing she did?
No. Just like he ain't.
I mean, I'm honest, so I would, but what the fuck people be doing on the state? Like, what be going on? Because
look at how I dressed it up though. Look how I
just mess with randoms or whatever. I don't know what to tell them. It's too scary outside.
I mean, you out of town. I mean, even when you go to
Vegas,
Vegas,
it don't matter.
there's a saying.
It's scary outside nowadays. Y'all really doing some shit like that?
You caught COVID sitting in the house.
Exactly. So yeah. So going outside doing XYZ with people you do not know in a different state. Oh no, I'm good. That shit's scary.
It's the thrill that pay the bills, I guess. But yeah, I'm just saying, like in Vegas, there's a saying, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
I have been to Vegas. I have been to Vegas twice on a girls trip, and neither time did nobody do nothing crazy.
So that kind of stuff I appreciate, and what I mean by that is your personal integrity takes over. Most people that I've talked to about going out like that, they get involved with whatever's being involved with at the time. That's why they go, because it's a chance to cut loose. You're drunk, you do stuff, and you blame it on the alcohol, and you say, "Ooh, I was caught up in the moment," and et cetera, et cetera.
If you get fucked up out of state that you know nothing about, that's crazy too.
Yeah, but everybody, you in a group,
that's scary as fuck too.
And that's the thing. Like it's so many elements that comes into play. That's assuming that everybody's
Extravagant
gonna
is
drink
so real.
responsibly.
Nope.
Like everybody don't drink responsibly. Hell,
No.
you don't drink responsibly
I
at the
mean, when I'm
house.
in
Exactly.
Houston
Which is
and
that's
I'm with some people that I know and I trust,
Mhm.
I probably would. Well, I ain't gonna lie, I did last weekend. So yeah, it was cool. We had fun. But I can't just get drunk around a group of people that I don't know. Like it's crazy.
Gotcha. Let's go to 10. Women that drink a lot. I ain't gonna lie.
right behind it.
I find women that drink a lot to be very annoying. To be honest.
And to say
Like,
most of the women that get drunk around you are annoying, or
no, that drinks a lot. I've know. Look, I know a couple people. Well, I know a few people that drink like on a day-to-day basis. They drink about as much as I smoke. That's pretty terrible. They liver gonna be
Mhm.
shot by the time they 40. I ain't getting bullshit.
and they're
And
annoying once they start drinking, or what?
yes. Like, cause think about it. Like, bro, first off, if you drink every day, like, okay, a lot is subjective, right? A lot is subjective according to who's
Yeah,
calculating this. Cause
who's viewing it?
a lot could be 3 days out the week, a lot could be
No,
one day out the week.
a lot is when you wake up in the morning, you need a shot. Oh, I just brushed my teeth. I need a shot. Oh, the girls just called me. Oh, I need a shot. That's drinking a lot. You need a shot for every fucking thing. That's drinking a lot.
Agreed. So first off, like, what are you suppressing that makes you drink that much?
Come on, talk
Life.
about the psychology, bro.
Life is life, and
Talk about the
that's
psychology.
what's
And
going on.
and that means up
But
until this
life
point
don't
in life,
life. That ain't gonna stop. You gotta find something better than drinking.
and you better find somebody to get through this life with. Because life is gonna continue to life as you get
Life
older.
gonna
And it's gonna
life.
be
And sometimes
and it's
life
gonna be
with a bad attitude.
and it'd be very expensive.
Man, no, for
It's hey, women without fathers.
that's wild.
I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell you why I agree with that.
Because there's
You got
no
3
structure.
episodes.
Ooh, you
No structure.
good. You good. And I can do you one better. If you've never, ever in your life has been under the leadership or tutelage of a man, how could I expect you to follow me? If you
But you
never
can't
been
blame them for not. You can't blame anybody for not having their father. It's not their fault.
well, that's true indeed. But
Exactly. Like it's not their
but
fault. They don't have a father around. It's their mom's fault.
what that means you should overcompensate then. You have to overcompensate for not having this. Because again, how can I say my man's on the screen right here? You don't have no kids, right?
What's up?
How could I honestly say you're gonna be a great father? I don't know that because you've never
Probability. That's
done
all
that.
you know. Yeah.
You've never done that. So
What'd you
I
say?
can't
Exactly. No,
which
I'm
is
saying shit like yeah, like that's
yeah, it's not on your
uh,
resume. It's not on your work history. I can't make up anything.
Yeah, I
So
haven't
it's
historically
a
proven it. So it's just
yeah.
chance. More
It's
likely
a
than
roll
not, probability, et cetera, et cetera.
it's a roll of the dice. Let go pee right there. My boy said the women with tats and purple hair got me confused. It ain't so what the people is that smoke like that. So what is the people that smoke like that? Hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Drinking is way worse than smoking. It's been scientifically proven.
no facts.
It's, I can see me now, Mike
If you
Lit.
smoke and you be if you smoke and you go overboard, it's a problem. Like smoking's supposed to have you chill. Like
People,
you supposed to be relaxed on some shit.
I mean,
I
like
will
to
say
me,
like this: any kind of substance where you make bad
She said
decisions
people with
after.
fathers still ain't shit. Facts.
I know she said that, didn't she? Like, well, she ain't saying she
Facts.
typed.
but
I
remember
know
though,
one. Facts.
but remember though, everything is on a balance of probabilities. Like we can't like all right, nothing is 100%. Let's just throw that out there. There's not a statistic in the world that's 100% zero.
Of course.
So there's gonna be exceptions to the rule. Like Jeffrey Dahmer, for an example. You want to know why he's so popular and why they made a Netflix series out of the shit? Because he bucked the norm.
Yeah, he did.
He came from a double parent household. So it's
Them
weird.
the one.
It's weird when you had the direction, you had the tools, the leadership, etc., and you chose to do your own thing. Now, granted, it's like we say in sports. I can coach you all day. I can lead you to the I can drop the plays, I can do all these things, but you still got to go in the game and execute. I see Mike in here somewhere. Coach Mike, holla at me. Help me out with that. When you coach your boys, you give them all the information you can, but it's still up to them to go in the game and execute. Now, Brittany said my daddy was dead and was in the streets, but most men, my daddy wouldn't approve. Your daddy has been gone for a little minute. That's kind of tough.
My dad has been gone 2 years, and yeah, can't no man.
2017,
yeah.
Man. Both of them in a month and a half. That's pretty crazy. Man, smokers lazy. Nah, it's where your mind at. Because I know some people that smoke and get very active.
I know a guy that was a producer, and his music was great until he got high. It was phenomenal once he got high. It just unlocked something in him. I don't know how that worked, but his creativity really flowed after he got
the creative side out.
Yeah, I can honestly say with him, yeah, it definitely brought improvements.
Yeah, okay. Ray says no aggression. LOL.
Yeah, I responded to her comment. And she was like,
on the alcohol. They blaming it on the alcohol for your bad decision is crazy. Know your limit when you drink it. That's why they always say on the can, what? Drink what? Responsibly.
Man.
If I was being responsible, I probably wouldn't be drinking. I'll tell you that right
That's
now.
what it is. Big say facts on the field on Sunday, high as fuck, cutting up. Oh, mama. Niggas be high. B said, I drink though, but not like she was saying, and I ain't smoked a blunt in 3 years. I ain't smoked a blunt in 3 hours. Fuck you say.
Bruh. God.
But look, let me finish
have
going
a great
down
time.
this list, bro. Let me finish going down this list. Women who party every weekend. Yep. That is a deal breaker for me. I ain't gonna lie. If you party every weekend and you ain't really just making no prosperous progression in life, what are you celebrating? And what's crazy is people be like, well, why did you have kids early? Baby, I didn't miss shit. South by Southwest.
Wish I did. I promise.
South by Southwest, the Kappa, Mardi Gras, the Essence Festival. Okay, maybe not the Kappa, but
I should have had a kid early because my bones hurt trying to run after this 2-year-old.
That's funny.
Shit.
Hey, don't I joke all the time? When I be like, bro, look, I started.
My bones is hurting. Shit. And I'm 31 with a 2-year-old.
Oh, you're 31.
Man, look, I've been a parent since 2010, since 16, right? So, okay, well, technically that'd be 17. But people like, man, that's crazy. Ain't no way. Like, you didn't give up all your good years. Blah, blah, blah. No, the fuck I didn't. Nigga, my good years are ahead of me. They coming within the next 10 to 15. While y'all chasing little kids at high school reunions and graduations and middle school proms.
Calm down.
I'm gonna be done.
Now, because you were invited to every event and you better be there.
Hey, no, kids better want to watch my kids, goddamn.
And an invite. Oh, hold on. An invite is not an obligation. Let's get
that is absolutely true. See, you've been hanging around me too long. You daggone right. Because
Now, granted. Let me please put this out there for the slow people that I gotta say it for. Just because the kids turn 18, that don't mean I'm done being a parent. If anything, that's the hardest part of their life when they become grown or et cetera. But it's also your job to give your kids the essential tools to be a functional adult.
Shit at 18. They want
I get that. But the essential functions of being an adult don't change. It don't change at all. Nah, what's the word I'm looking for? The way you prioritize it might change, but it's in itself doesn't change. Look at me. Hold on, wait. They couldn't have it no other way. Look. Why he say, nah, brother, we did good. Oh me. No, I'm not going to at all. That's funny. P say, no kids over here. Jesus said, enjoy yourself. It ain't your time yet, my son.
Boy,
Blasphemous. We will not bring God's name in vain on this channel, my boy. You will be kicked properly.
Say, took the wheel and you was like, hold on, we ain't there yet. Let me have it back.
Yeah, we ain't there yet. All right, shit. Let me continue going down this list.
Let me talk to you.
Women who was previously married.
Take me 16. But
Look, 16. Let's just do this for right quick. 13, 16, 13 and 16 literally goes hand in hand.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the same thing. Now, funny, someone has told me, they say, well, why don't you just go be with somebody that was married before? And my response was, why would I want to go get with somebody that has a history of leaving? If on their work history it says that you will quit without a 2-week notice, why would I hire you? Why would I hire you?
Wow. When you put it in that perspective, that drives it home.
If this job that I'm giving out is the ultimate benefit, the ultimate supreme, the ultimate security, this is premium benefits, and you have a history of leaving, why would I give you a job?
But see, it's the ultimate to you. To them, it might just be another job.
But then think about it. All right, what is
I'm saying?
If 75% of Black women don't experience being married, 25% get married, and they say 50% of all marriages end in divorce, but 80 out of that 50%, 80 out of that 50% was filed by whom?
Which is 40% total by the wife. Mm-hmm.
Right. So if I were to get with someone who was previously married, 9 times out of 10 who love
her. Actually,
women leave because men just want you to stick around through their
hold. What you got? What the most folks say? What you got, youngster? Now, abuse. I give you that. I will give you
what type of abuse?
Physical. I mean, any abuse. No, physical.
Any abuse.
Because if we're talking any abuse, women are noted to be much more verbally abusive than men. Even if a man has one time where he did something physical, 9 out of 10, she's got verbal abuse day after day after day after day after day. And there's a study that backs it up.
I can admit that, but
and women use emotional and sexual aggression as well. In other words, go sleep on the sofa. You don't touch me. I'm a cry rape. You can't touch me. You can't hug me. You can't look.
I don't agree with that sleeping on the sofa part.
You may not, but some do.
Get your ass in here and let's not go to sleep bad. Let's talk about this shit.
So it should be
the fuck in the bed.
And
because that's crazy.
Now I don't disagree with you, but
I done slept in this bed over 15 years with you in it. You think you finna sleep on the couch? Get your ass in this bed.
Look. Hey, oh yeah, get on the couch.
Get on the couch. No. My bed costs almost $4,000. I be doggone.
No.
See, but right. That's it. That's it right there. What if they love because they were in an abusive relationship and wanted to start over? I'll give you that. But when we start talking about happiness and all that, no, I can't give you that. Because happiness is an emotion that can go up, down, side to side, left and right. I use the same example, like, bro, if your kids is gonna make you happy, gonna make you sad, gonna make you angry, gonna make you depressed, gonna make you excited, gonna make you anxious, but it does not stop you from being a parent. So happiness should not stop you from being somebody's wife. Simply put. That's why it says for rich for poor, better for worse, for sickness and in health.
Family is not about your happiness. You want to be happy, stay single, leave people alone, stop ruining lives. Happiness
Oh
is your
shit.
thing. Leave people out of your happiness. Family is not about your happiness. Once you bring children into it, it really ain't
It's
about
no
you no
longer
more.
about you.
Let me tell you how much I believe this. When my sister said that she was pregnant, I said to her in that moment of joy and oh my gosh, I'm gonna have a nephew and all that. Your life is not about you anymore. We
Hell
don't care
no.
about your age. We don't care about having fun. I want to
We don't
go
care
out.
about your
I need
birthday.
me time. It's about
It's
that
over with.
child because to be born and placed on this earth, the child had no thought and never did ask. So it is not that child's fault that you couldn't keep your
Come on,
hands to
Rev
yourself.
Run.
But
Call that man Rev Run.
that's funny. But
Come
you do
on,
have the
Rev Run.
responsibility of taking care of that child. So forget your happiness. You be happy when a child turn 18 or out of college or whatever. Then
Seeing
go be happy.
seeing my kid happy makes me happy. So whatever comes along with my kid being happy, that's what I'm gonna roll with.
How was your
Family,
grandmother? How was your grandma able to stick it out when times was way worse? When
because it
Man,
you
was
had to
about
deal with
family.
it
when you
it
had to
was
deal with Brown versus Board of Education, when you had to deal with Jim Crow laws, when you had to deal with the Ku Klux Klan, how and the Civil Rights Movement. Well, we were married at an 80% rate. We was the most married ethnic culture on the planet.
And
How did your
successful.
grandma and them stick it out, but you can't? Well,
Because
times were different
I
back then.
deserve. I deserve to be happy. I deserve. I
no, I
deserve.
feel like our generation gives up so quick. We give up on the simplest shit. Oh, he
I
didn't let the toilet seat down.
I
Oh, let's get a divorce.
I think it's
Like we
because
give
you're
up on the
financially
simple
compensated to leave. Cause
facts.
I think if you wasn't able to be financially compensated, you wouldn't leave.
I still would, but that's just me.
Now, who makes up the child support? We do. Who makes up the alimony and spousal support? We do. We make it up so much so that women literally get upset when men be on the winning side of this.
You saw that video last week. That was hilarious. That woman broke down. He killed my mama. I ain't never had, bruh. She went all the way there.
Just like the man, look, fuck that. I know me, I'll pull it up. Fuck you saying. I be
Here he
abusing the fuck.
comes with the facts.
I be abusing the fuck out this share screen. I
Damn.
ain't bullshit. Hold on, let me look it up. Uh, that was it Carrie Underwood? No, it wasn't Carrie Underwood. It was Kelly Clarkson. I just want to read something right quick. Law post, fuck that. Tata. Tata. This is Kelly Clarkson ex-husband right there. That nigga like Max Kellerman, no bullshit. Nah, man, I need the post. Fuck you saying. Ah, that's tough. But anyway, the terms of her divorce. Yeah, there we go. Divorce settlement. Bitch, y'all keep taking me to the motherfucking. Okay, here we go. Kelly Clarkson finally settles divorce. Will pay her ex-husband Brandon Blackstock over $1.3 million plus monthly spousal support. The singer, 39, will pay her ex-husband a massive one-time payment of just over $1.3 million, as well as a monthly child support payment of $45,601 for their two children, River Rose, 7, and Remington Alexander, 5. This was back in 2022, sorry, which started February 1st, per court documents obtained by the Blast. In the addition to the one-time payment, the American Idol winner will also have to pay her ex $115,000 in spousal support per month until January 31st, 2024. Blackstock will get the former couple's farm cattle, livestock, stock dogs, and horses. Multiple
Dang.
vehicles, including a Ford F-350, a Ford F-250, an ATV, and several CAT snowmobiles. He will also walk away with a golf stimulator and a couple Petit Philippe watches.
He didn't love her.
What?
Well, how you figure that?
That's what he walking away with.
Yes.
Women walk away with that much all the time.
that
I
much
just,
and did some.
And
I'm
then
not
some.
gonna, I'm not gonna lie. I feel as if sometimes if we got some shit together, then hey, let's sit down and agree with what we want and what we
Hold
don't
on, wait a
want.
minute.
Mhm.
Look, my bad, bro. I thought that was Hooks playing a sound bite or something. My bad.
Oh no,
Continue.
no. We
Continue,
don't have that set up yet.
continue, Christina. I'm sorry.
Y'all is a mess. That's my baby crying.
That's
I
funny.
figured that after I said that. And the way Hooks looked, I was like, oh shit.
Straight to the bathroom.
Yeah.
He didn't
Nah,
because he took all of that. He was awarded all of that.
hey,
That's crazy though.
Why? Women get this all the time. It's not crazy. Is she
It's,
deserved that? She had to deal with him, his bad breath, his sharp toenail. But then him, oh, he shouldn't have got all that. That ain't right. Why is it
oh
one
no, it's
sided?
not. No,
Why is
I'm
it
not
one
saying.
sided?
I'm not saying it's not.
wait. Why his
Some
short
shit should
toenail had to
just
be a
be like
reason?
settled without us doing the court situation. Because simple fact is, if we really loved each other, if it really was about love, we could sit down and talk about.
But
But you
Okay,
ain't
now
want to
but
talk.
that's
You
the
want a divorce. So the
but
court awarded him this in the divorce
that's the thing
because you
though. But
couldn't
that's the
talk.
thing. But that's the thing though. It shouldn't just be about love. See, we want to make it solely about love.
oh no, it's
But
never about love. After a certain
you just
amount
said
of
that though.
time, I know after a certain amount of time, you gonna have love for a person, but it's just like after a certain amount of years, you're not doing it for love anymore. Like this, the stability that we both give each other.
To me, marriage from a man marrying a woman is the man giving the woman the ultimate sense of security. And that's what it is. Like being able to be secure to get you from one point of life to the other. Like when we start trying to make it about love and feelings and all this other stuff, like I say, man, feelings come and go. You can love somebody today, hate them tomorrow, and love them again with all within a week.
You
Your feelings
still,
could change. Your feelings could change just like that.
man, you still, if you love somebody once, you're gonna forever love a piece of them. It's just given.
A piece, not a piece.
And then
People,
Paris said something about I just find it crazy a lot of women will refuse to go through hard times. See, men be wanting us to go through too much hard times. They be putting us through the ringer.
Like what?
hold,
Like what
hold, hold,
specifically?
hold.
Like what you mean? Like what?
Yeah, I'm asking.
What?
Like what? What hard times do men? We don't ask you to get your nails done. Y'all do that. We don't ask you to get your hair done. Y'all do that. We don't ask you to wax. Y'all do that. We don't ask you to
Uh,
try to be fly all the time. Y'all do that. We don't ask you to try to keep up with the Joneses. Y'all do that.
Y'all do that
Birkin
because
bags, all this
because
stuff.
it, because it, because it goes back to perceptional tactics. It goes back to the way things look and they appear. Like, okay, let me ask you a question. So is there any situation and or scenario to where the successful people just from the moment they started doing whatever it was they was doing up until the point they reached their apex, they were
Lil,
just they were just mad
I'm sorry.
successful. It's all good. They were just mad successful. Is there any point? Or did he had to start somewhere and actually grow into being successful? Like I asked a girl this one time. I said, "How long have you ever had to hold it down for a man?" Because y'all love to say that. Y'all be like, "Oh man, if my man ain't got it, I'll hold it down with the woo, blah blah blah." But when the rubber meets the road, and it's time to put action behind those words, exactly how long are you willing to hold it down? I want to give you this. I have to hold it down for our lifetime until we die, until the day we die. That could be 40 years from now, 50 years from now, 60 years from now, etc., etc. I'm expected to hold it down day after day with absolutely no misstep, without any hesitation. I can't cry about it. So, what hard times do we put you through that we expect you to be around for? Oh damn. I think she got it muted. But y'all hear me out with that, ladies. We are expected to hold it down for our lifetimes. I asked a girl one time, I said, how long you ever held it down for a man? She said 7 months. So I said, okay, effectively on the 7th month and 1 day, you are now in foreign territory. This is somewhere you've never been in your life. You have no idea how you're going to handle it. Claudel Hooks, I agree. I don't forget, and don't forget, women didn't have a voice or a choice. What?
Man, if you read, you might have to just, you might have to skip that whole segment and read that after, because that's we back and forth on this one. We talking about it.
But not in because it's
a legitimate question. So check.
But that's the thing though. Like people are looking at shit like a thin line, not a thin line between love and hate, but what's love got to do with it? A color purple, and they just assuming that shit was like that in the vast majority of cases. That's not true.
That's what I put here. You got to read the history that was written by Black authors at the time. They talk more intelligently than we talk now, and Google can teach you just about anything. You got Google Translate, you got dictionary, all kind of stuff. Go back and read W.E.B. Du Bois and stuff like that. These people talked with intellect. They had multiple degrees. When we had Black communities, we had Black doctors in the Black community, Black dentists. They put Black people away and said, y'all do it for yourself. So you had Black dentists, you had Black doctors, you had Black this. What happened? What I just said in there. The feminine movement was misapplied. Planned Parenthood, child support got abused, started abusing guys with child support, government assistance. All this thing gave a voice to women. And what did they do? They ran with it, and now they're in the worst circumstance going, but we free. Okay, but the freedom that you got was slavery. You traded a true freedom, which is being with the spouse that you choose, building a family and building a community, to I'm free, but why I got all these bills? How come I have heard so many Black women say it ain't fair that I'm a single mom. I got to do this and I got to do that. First off, you're an adult. Secondly, you made those children. Look.
No.
It's conversations with Mike and Pratt. If you need Pratt to leave, just ask. Because I only go to parties I'm invited to.
One thing I will say is when it comes to parenthood, I must say this. You can't speak on it until you're in that position. And I must say that because the simple fact is I used to speak on topics and on certain situations before I had a kid. And the statement that they used to say is you can't really say nothing until you come in that position. That shit is a real live saying. Like you cannot judge somebody until you be in that position when it comes to parenthood. If you
what did I say about parenthood that was judgmental or inaccurate?
Just in general, like
specifically.
Certain situations just can't be spoke upon. Nobody sits there and say, "Oh, I want to be a single mom." No, we don't want to be a single mom. Shit happens, and hey, it is what it is.
What did I say that was judgmental or inaccurate about?
You spoke
I have heard
you know nothing about.
That is not accurate. Well, that is not accurate.
You don't have to be a parent to understand the statistics or the
I didn't even get into that. I said I have heard so many women say okay.
I'm not that look, I didn't stop you because I didn't agree with you. I stopped you because you said a mouthful, and I was gonna get you to say it again.
You know that don't happen.
So, I mean, because bro, all right.
The point that I was making was, I hear a lot of single mothers say it's not fair that I have to do this myself.
All right,
there are a lot of single fathers as well, not as many.
And I'm a parent, and I agree with what he said because I've heard the exact same thing.
It's not fair. We got to do it by ourselves.
Life isn't fair. It isn't fair that I'm expected to lead, protect, and provide. It's not fair that I have to put my life on the line. just to be considered a man. But that's just the law of the land. That's just the way it is. Life isn't fair, but we have to live it. But
That just don't sound right to me.
I think we only care. I mean, it don't have to
And
sound right.
don't get me wrong, I'm a single mom. Am I mad that I'm a single mom? No. I actually do my thing. And if her dad decide he don't want to do shit tomorrow, okay, fine, cool. But at the end of the day, when it comes to me being a single mom, I did not pick the shit. The role picked me. So hey, I rolled with it and it is what it is. But you can't judge nobody on that.
That's why I said, tell me what was judgmental so I can take it back. Because I don't think I said anything that was judgmental.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm judging the fuck out of you. Why? Because you are judging the fuck out of me. Because if I can't provide, I'll be looked at as less than. If I can't protect, I will be looked at as less than. If I can't lead, I'll be looked at as less than. And that's all judgmental terms. Life is judgmental. If a man don't have it, life will show you don't have it. If you are lacking, life will show you that you're lacking. That's just the lay of the land. And I've been seeing so many times where single mothers then prop that up like it's just a badge of honor or some shit, and it's really not.
What?
Like it's a yes.
We don't pick that
let
role.
me get it out.
It's crazy.
Let me get it out. Let me get it out. I'm gonna let you. I swear to
God,
I'll let you out of the flow.
Situation. So you.
It is that, but that's why I knew when I put that post up there and when it said single, they led off with single mothers. I knew this would be like some shit. But anyway, like. Most of them prop it up like it's a badge of honor, and you're right. It's not fair, but it's a choice. The reason why it's a choice is because you have options. There's 36 different forms of birth control, is there not? For women,
just for women, yeah.
36 different forms of birth control. We only got 2. Don't fuck it all and wear condoms.
Yeah.
That, and I've never been on birth control. Never. That is too many side effects. But I've never had a pregnancy scare in my life. My child's father was the first person I got pregnant by. The only person that ever could say, hey, I got her pregnant. She did not abort my baby.
I sure enough would appreciate that.
No, not for sure. And I fuck with that. But that's why, all right, we gotta take this away from personal, because when we start talking personal, it can get touchy. And remember, my personal experience, his personal experience, your personal experience,
different, yeah.
It's all askew. I'm not askew. It's what's the word I'm looking for?
Objective. It deals with you and how you experience.
It's literally you, and you're one person. And I went through the numbers with somebody like, bro, we could just use the city of Houston. And I'll show you how your one person perspective is literally minimal compared to the majority and the minority. But nonetheless, like, all right, after you give birth, you have all type of options available. You can literally take the baby to a fire station, drop them off, don't say a word, and walk off. Perfectly legal. Give them up for adoption. So there's so many ways to avoid being a single mother to where it's literally a choice.
The problem is not. Well, that's part of the problem, you being a single mother, but not you particularly.
You speaking generally.
We have a lot of single mothers, which we don't want. We want families.
Right.
And
however, the thing is, with that single motherhood, there are likely chances of it happening in certain situations. We keep going back to the same situations, getting the same outcomes, going, this ain't right, this ain't fair. That's the problem. There is so much vocalness about how women are suffering raising kids, and with the daddy done left, and the this and that. But at the same time, there are single fathers, and those single fathers ain't really being heard. They don't really have a place to complain.
No, they are noticed. Single fathers are noticed.
You want to know why?
By whom?
Well, hold on. They're noticed because they statistically do just as good as kids that come from a double parent household. Meanwhile, kids that come from a single parent household are failing dramatically.
So it's 2-parent household, single father household, single mother household. There is a statistical and measurable failure in single mother household. And it's
That
not
don't
because
mean
the mother's garbage, it's because of the perspective that they're bringing.
Oh no, I'm a single mom,
Not you, don't make it
but
well, don't
I'm
personal.
make it
You
not a
just told
personal.
you
single.
that.
Don't
No,
make it
no, no, no,
personal.
no, no. I'm saying as this. I'm a single mom,
Mhm.
but I'm not a single mother. If it makes sense, like
Explain the
her
difference.
dad, because my child could sit here and say she comes from a 2-parent. We're not in the same household, but we still are there physically for our child. When it
No, no,
comes
no. The reason why I gotta stop that right there is because if the father or the mother isn't consistently in the picture, and when I say consistently, I mean day after day, that's not a double parent household.
Oh no,
Meaning,
no, 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 no. We do, like, okay, my child is now in daycare because I feel like she needs to be around kids. We
understood,
do pick up, drop off. I drop off. He picks up. This is an everyday consistent thing.
right?
When it comes to her doctor's visits, we both go. We're
hmm
both active. We do her
hmm
therapy sessions together. So
that's the
we
second
don't
best
make
thing.
we don't make it awkward
That's
to
the
our
right,
child. We,
but
we
that's
show
the
her that we show her that, and she's only 2. We show her that, okay, cool. We did have some differences, but as a family, we celebrate holidays together. 4th of July, we do fireworks. New Year's, we do fireworks. So it's not like she sees weird activity. So that's why I say I am a single mom, but not a single mother. If it makes sense.
I mean, it kind of is damn near mutually exclusive. Like, all right, the scenario you laid out is literally the second best scenario. Meaning, if you're not going to be with your child's father, or if the child's father is not going to be with the mother, you got to do the second best thing. You got to give your child the best outcome possible, and that is the mother and the father, at least in a what's the word I'm looking for? Um, it is synonymous with cohesive. I don't know why the fuck I'm dropping a word right now. It's not
Say it again.
compatible.
Say it again.
Cordial. That's it. Like they gotta be in a cordial situation because again, like I said, like I can make my kids' mother's life hard, just like they can make my life hard. But that don't do anything for neither one of us, and the damn show don't do anything for the kids.
There
So
you go.
Like
we
what,
chose
like you said a few weeks ago, it's hurting the kid.
right. But that's the thing though. Ultimately,
Mhm.
the kid is already behind the 8 ball because y'all decided not to be together. Y'all should have thought about that before you had kids. Same here. Hey, it applies to me too. Like it don't skip me. It goes to me too. That's why I say, like, once you decide to have children or a child, it's no longer about you. It's no longer about what you want. It's what's
Exactly.
best for the child. And what's best for the child is to have the mother and the father in the home together consistently.
And
Like I
that's
get
what a doctor would tell you that too. Like if your kid is behind on some things, your doctor would tell you maybe it's because of the toxicity in the home. You know what
and
I'm
I'm
saying?
telling
Like
and that father and that stepfather shit is cool, bro. I'm not
it's
knocking
not
nobody
cool.
that's a stepfather. I'm
That
not
shit not
knocking
cool.
it. I mean, look, it's if you want to take that role for yourself, hey man, much respect, much appreciation for you.
Don't pick it up
Right?
if you ain't gonna do it though.
True that.
Fact.
If you ain't gonna do it,
True
don't pick
that.
it up. Because
True
if you
that. You're
know
not
you
gonna be
don't want to,
consistent with it.
walk off.
Right. But if you feel as though that's a good trade-off for you, who am I to tell you anything different? I can't knock you. But imagine a scenario to where you give a man, not the woman. Imagine a scenario to where you giving your time, energy, and resources. Because remember, if a man wants to be with a woman that has a child, he's going to be expected to make a relationship with his child at some point if he plans on sticking around long term. You cannot have the child you cannot have the mother without having the child. That is a wholesale package, right? So that means by either directly or indirectly, your resources is going to get shared with this child, right? So imagine if I'm going to work every day, I'm busting my ass, I'm taking care of the home, I'm paying the bills I pay for, you and the child that don't belong to me benefits from. And this child decides to get bucked one day and say, nigga, you ain't my daddy, fuck you.
You gotta waterboard him. I mean, you just got to.
Now, am I going to be allowed
I'm
to
just
discipline
joking.
this child? Am I
That-
going to be allowed to discipline this child? Most likely,
that's why I
not.
went to the extreme with Water Boy. He got to get it.
Most likely not. You're gonna say, "This is my. That ain't your kid. That ain't your baby. We'll do it, blah blah blah."
Don't handle him like that.
Yeah, don't put your hands on my son. Don't put your hands on my daughter. We'll do it, blah blah blah. But they do say responsibility without any authority is what?
Yeah,
slavery.
That's right.
Slavery. I didn't mean to go off on a tangent though. But that's why we say to avoid all of this, it's just best to, if you decide to have kids, you might as well stick it out. At least stick it out for 18 years. Fuck it. Stick it out for 18 years and y'all can get divorced afterwards.
I'm not gonna lie. A white lady told me that in the airport. I was a fresh new mom. A white lady told me that in the airport.
Because you don't want to put your kids at that disadvantage.
She was doing her a trip because she was freshly divorced.
Mm-hmm.
And she asked me that I need help with my baby. And I told her,
you told the story on the podcast before, but go ahead.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, I learned that from that. And after that, I'm not going to lie, it opened my eyes a lot. It really did. So if I knew what I knew now, would I have handled the situation of the breakup differently? Yes. Because I would have put my feelings out the way for my kid. So it is a difference. And I'm not with this whole stepdaddy situation. I'm scared of shit to date. Because of I have a little girl, but even if I had a son, I still would be scared to date other people because I'm just not with that. I don't know.
It's just too risky for the dude. It ain't too many rewards. But like I say, and that's why I say this. And now this gonna sound a little off the wall, but I'm gonna say it because this is the domino effect conversation with Mike Pratt. I say if a man is willing to accept you and you're a child, take it.
Truly,
take it.
Like yeah. Truly, like if it's real, not just him saying that so he can get you.
That's what we already established that from the beginning. But we already established that from the beginning. If you're going to pick it up, you got to do it all the way. But if he's willing to deal with you, if he's willing to take all of these L's, because it's L's, baby. Like you cannot rap it and make it sound like a dub. It's horseshit. It's an L. And I'd argue it's more of an L if you step parents and daughters than you step parents and boys. But I won't get into all that. But nonetheless, if he's willing to settle, then take it. Why not? Because he's already admitting that, hey, you made a mistake. I'm willing to come in and rectify your mistake. Most men is not trying to do that. I'm telling you that now. And
people
now
so weird nowadays, I wouldn't even.
But then what does that do for your baby then? What does that do for the baby? It's going to keep them at that disadvantage. It's going to keep them at a statistical disadvantage. Now, granted, people beat the odds. There's LeBron Jameses, there's 50 Cents, there's all type of rich, successful people that came from a single mother household. But it's not the norm. It's literally the exception. So you gotta think about this. Like having kids is a very dangerous game. Like it's a lot that goes into it.
Okay, it ain't no game.
No, I wasn't born back then to know. I mean, I've read books that how I know some things that I've had 7 great grandmas. Yes, you ain't lying about that. but Ray, I get you, but that's only 7 out of history. I think you're probably the only person I know with that many grandparents. Some left their men and some didn't, but I wish they did. All I was saying, but how does that continue to push the family objective then?
Well, no, so what she was saying was no, cuss that couch and you knock it off. But we were talking back and forth about the history and what African Americans wrote versus what we see in the movies and stuff like that. And so she talked about her personal experience, having people sit down and directly hand down to her their experiences, and some wish they had left it, man. Some some actually did. Didn't hear any success stories in there. But the thing that I was saying was, you have a decision whether you stay, whether you go. There is accountability. There's consequences for every action. The making the child, the keeping the child, the staying in the family, the leaving the family. There's consequences for all that. And a lot
Like-
of it wasn't that women didn't have a voice back then. It wasn't that they were scared or they didn't have any resources, because people had family. They actually lived as family. So when the girl was staying over here and mama got a new man and the new man got the girl pregnant, what would they do? Send her to live with Annie over here in the country. So her
Shame.
reputation wasn't ruined. So she wasn't ashamed. She would have the child. They would raise the child as a sister of hers under the Annie and stuff like. So yes, there were bad things that were happening, but it was still about the family.
Do you know in Asian culture, in Mexican culture, if you do something that will bring dishonor to the family disowns you. Matter of fact, your daddy tells you, he said, if you bring shame to my name, the name that I worked hard for, the name that I got out here and bust my ass for, took shit on this job for, I've built all this up for you to go out here and piss it all away because you decided to have fun one night and come here with a man's kid that didn't give you no ring. We're gonna disown you. Now,
and some of the Asian cultures, they knew just to leave.
Don't stop me on this. I'm about to slam dunk this right quick.
Run with it.
Now, on the flip side, what is the percentage of Asian men that marries, or Asian women that get married? What is the percentage of Mexican men that get married? Mexican women that get married. Now we're at the bottom. We're at 25%. We're at flat at the bottom. Next to us is white women, and they're at 54%. That's more than half.
Everything is above that. Yeah.
Everything is above that. So if we're next to the white people at 54%, I'll just throw a number out there. At the worst case scenario, everyone else is at 53%. I mean 55%. That's still better than us. That's double us. And then some. So doesn't that mean by proxy something that they doing is right, because it's giving you success? It's giving you success for more than half the race. What we're doing, we're not doing something that's successful, because it's literally went from 80% to about 70% to 50% to 25%. Like, this number is literally getting lower and lower and lower. And it's to the point now, black men is not even trying to get married because they're looking at all the L's that come with it. Or if they do get married, guess where they're going? They're going across the fence. Because literally the conversation that we're having right now, we wouldn't be having that with white women. We wouldn't be having that with Mexican women.
Even at only 50-something%, they still don't have it.
We wouldn't be having that with Asian women.
And that is mostly in the US too. That's not worldwide. That's what's sad. We're crazy.
So I got a question. Why does this real man conversation? They were like, well, a real man would take care of another nigga kids or this, that, and the third. Why is that conversation only promoted? Why is that conversation only promoted in the black community? I've never heard a white woman say that shit.
Because it's an advantage. It's an advantage.
Never heard an Asian woman say that shit. Never heard a Middle Eastern woman say that shit. Never heard an African woman say that shit. It's literally coming from westernized black women. Why? And it be coming from the motherfuckers that didn't have their daddy.
It's crazy that it's so much programming that we've gotten over the years, and with social media, it's just you're bombarded with it because you get 15 seconds of poison 600 times a day. It'd be different if you got a little bit of poison with breakfast every morning, but you
a little bit of poison with breakfast.
Yeah, every morning, a little cup or something in your oatmeal. Okay, yeah, it'd be bad. But you get on Facebook, Instagram, and you're bombarded with poison 600 times a day, every day. First thing you do, wake up in the morning, alarm go off, grab the phone, look at comments. Okay, somebody replied something. We're bombarded with this garbage that black men ain't nothing. Black women just want to shake their butt, be on Instagram and have babies, and that none of that has to be true. It doesn't have to be predominant, which means it shouldn't be the thing that we display all the time. But we are the only race that says, hey, I'm about to do something stupid. Tune in. Why? I mean, not the only one that does it, but in the amount that we do it. We do some dumb cuss film it and say, I want props on it. That doesn't make sense. Where are go back 20? No, we gotta go back further than that. 40 years. Go back 70s, 80s, 60s. Go back there and look at the intellect and the success of African Americans. It is crazy, man. Like I said, I was reading W.E.B. Du Bois, which a white lady told me, check this out. You would be fascinated at his perspective on African Americans. And I started reading it, and I'm looking at his vocabulary, and I'm like, do you know a lot of people I know, if they picked up this book and read it, would put it back down just because they couldn't understand the words of it? And this was coming out of slavery. So how did he have this type of education? Like we say, how was it that much success with less opportunity and less tools then than we have now? We have everything at our fingertips. That means our perspective and our mentality is cussed off.
Cussed off. Hey, but that's what I'm saying. In 2023, man, we live in such a time. We live in such an informative age to where if you really want to look for information, you can go find it. And you no longer can get the excuse of being willfully ignorant. Just like I can't get the excuse of not knowing what a man's true role is, because there's so many programs, there's so many platforms, there's so many podcasts out there that speaks on these things. They speak. It's more conversations being had now. Ironically, we're talking about that here. Domino effect conversations with Mike and Pratt. It's so many conversations being had right now. So for a woman not to know, for a man not to know, it's because you don't want to know. And what I don't get is if what you've been doing in your life has not generated success, why would you want to continue doing the same shit and expecting a different outcome?
Because the consequences ain't high enough yet.
If Pratt slaps the shit out of me and I say, damn, that hurt, and I stay in the same position and he slaps the shit out of me again, and I just keep saying, damn, that hurt, don't you think it's
that third time you was asking for it?
You asking for it.
No charges.
You're asking for it. They say you want to hide it, put it in the group, put it in the book. No bullshit. If you want to expose it, put it on Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook. What's the name of that book? Because I'm gonna pick it up. Drop the name of that book.
Got you. I'm gonna do it in just a sec.
Oh man, my boy say, oh shit, my bad. I was reading this cuss. My boy G say, what's the name of that book? Because I'm gonna pick it up.
I got you. That's what I was talking about. I'm gonna put it in here right now.
They say the coach hive. The coach hive must be because y'all been tag teaming. Not really.
The what? What happened?
It's like the coach hive. The coach hive must be because y'all been tag teaming. Nah, fam, we ain't tag teaming. We just telling it like a T.I. is. Man, like T.I. say expeditiously. Man. You must be an Aries, Leo, Taurus, a Gem. Man, I'm not. She's talking about my sister. My sister is an Aries, I think. But
who is that?
Yeah, Brittany is an Aries, Amira is a Aquarius.
I'm gonna tell you like this. She killing me with this. Go get a pillow and good luck in the other room. I don't know about that. That one rough right there. CJ,
CJ, come on live. I sent you the link, man. Come on live. We need you. I need more women on the panel right now. Written now. Not yesterday, but written now. But
man. Oh, it ain't gonna let me put it in there.
Man, I just cannot stress enough. I just can't reiterate that. Hey, man, the amount of money you make determines the type of woman you're gonna deal with. Majority of the time. That's just what it is. Like if you make bottom of the barrel money, you're gonna deal with bottom of the barrel shit because they say if we supposed to protect, provide, and lead, if you can't provide, what is it? Your negotiation, you ain't gonna have much to negotiate. But I got another video. Yeah, ain't got no leverage. I got another video I want to play. It ironically deals with that. Hold on, give me 3 shakes of $1.
Of a dibs deal.
3 shakes of $1 that make you want to holler. Hold on, I gotta find this cuz.
Hey, who
That's
said
tough.
fact? Paris.
Yeah. She said I'm typing fast. She said I'm typing fast. My bad.
You do be typing. You be typing fast as kind.
Nah, she do on me. Oh no. Don't tell me I gotta dig deep up in the archives to find this, cuz.
I ain't lying. Look, so Paris, check it. They brought us up on all these crazy white girls, Snow White out in the woods and stuff with the huntsman and stuff. Goldilocks breaking and entering, eating people's stuff, sleeping in their bed, tearing up the furniture.
That's funny as hell.
Bro, they just look at the stories they brought us up on. These white girls kind of sound hood, and we just fall right into it. The white girl will bring you into a whole different type of trouble you ain't know you won't experience in your life. You have to be ever so
but when it comes to their positioning and understanding what they're
oh no, this man that was all a joke, man. Because Goldilocks was mad niggerish. I mean, if you read the story,
Goldilocks was mad niggerish.
Come on, man. She done broken in people's houses. They secluded. They out in the middle of nowhere on their property. She done broke in there while they out for a walk. Done ate their food, slept in their bed, tore up their furniture, and when they came home, guess what she was? Still there. That sound like some loitering. That's mad niggerish.
Nah, she got a hold of them edibles. Fuck you saying?
She was in there trying to come down off of that.
Yeah.
With that long weave. Yeah, buddy. Oh, that's funny.
3 stories I give my fellas: Emmett Till, Tiger Woods, and Kobe.
Stacy, you out of line for that. Talking about long as she don't mess up the couch. Come on, man. Oh, well.
That is hilarious, man.
That's got me crying.
Hold on, wait a minute, man. I gotta.
Oh man, Emmett Till, Tiger Woods, and Kobe. Boy, that's some guys.
That's a hell of a combination.
Ooh-wee, that's some stories for you right there.
Nah, that's a hell of a conversation, bro. Okay, I found it. Ooh-wee. Save video. Hold off. Christina, you still with us?
Yeah.
All right, bet. Cause I want your reaction to this also. So give me 1 second. What they say, 2 shakes of $1. Yeah. I'm yawning all in the camera.
I was say, don't do all that yawning.
Smoke break. No, it's playing.
Okay.
You know, Paris, I know you still watching, and my wallet is hurting right now for that $100. He over there eating good with my money. I ain't bullshit.
Ooh-wee. It's all about winning bets and paying bets. Winning bets and paying bets.
Man, I ain't fucking with them birds no more. I ain't bullshitting. Them birds can't get none of my dollars. Nah, nan, not a nini tata. Fuck you saying. All right, let's see. Download. All right, so Christine, let me ask you a question. What do you think broke boys have a boys that don't that's not financially capable, stable, or whatever? Do you think they have a right to demand sex from a woman?
Nobody has the right to demand sex.
I give you that. All right, so I shouldn't use the word demand. I shouldn't use the word demand. Do you? All right, remember when Cardi B said broke boys don't deserve no pussy? Do you believe that?
Broke boys get coochie all the time.
I understand what they get, but do you believe that they should get it? But do you think they should get it?
No.
Okay.
Why?
Why is that?
Should broke females get penis?
Yes, because our relationship is not contingent. It's not contingent on you being financially.
No, it's not that. It's just like.
No, it's that. It's that. It makes a big difference.
Reverend,
y'all, in most cases, women are trying to get access to guys' resources. In most cases, guys are trying to get access to women's bodies. So if you give up your body thinking this is gonna be the holdout, you failed. Once you give up that body, that's it. That's ball game.
That's ball game.
That's ball game.
That's
I'm not saying it should be like that, but let me tell you. Let me talk to you. Once you get
nowadays, women are acting like men, so
they trying to, and it ain't, it
but that's
don't
the
work
thing though.
like
But
that.
that's the thing though.
It don't
Your
work.
number one, remember, your number one value is your body. That's why you say my body's my temple, health is wealth. My health is number one. Okay, so that means by proxy, the men that you have sex with, especially the men you give a kid with, that determines the value. Because that's, I mean, you could shine up, man. A prostitute could get makeover. She could go get a butt BBL. She can go get all type of cosmetic surgery. Does it change the fact that this place has been any and everywhere?
No,
it doesn't.
And it got street value, and it still gets work. So that quite narrows it down.
Let's go back to when Christina said that she don't subscribe. I mean, wait, she believes that, you know, if your ass broke, no stroke.
You don't
What
get
you saying?
A lot of us don't want to deal with the pain.
Wrong shit. Wrong video. Hold on.
You about to start stuff that ain't trying to be started.
You're acting like Drake.
Oh, mama's, huh? Drake.
Man, this y'all thing will not let me send this.
That's crazy. We about to, what the frick?
I'm saying the same thing over here.
Hold on right quick. Cause we got some cuss going on. And I don't appreciate it. Not one single.
Hey, Gnu, that's facts, bro. You can be a fine chick, end up on a yacht just like that, just because you happen to be in the vicinity.
And
if
I got
you a broke dude, you ain't on no yacht unless you got a partner that got money and he love to have you around, or you gonna work for it. You got to build value.
18 years old, you could be literally fresh out of high school and get invited on a yacht with millionaires.
Yep.
My black ass have to own the yacht or know the nigga that owns
proximity.
The yacht.
Yeah, straight up.
So, yeah.
Yachts are lovely.
But it ain't fair. It's not fair. But
Life's
it's life.
Fair. Ain't
oh,
then you say
shit.
life's not fair.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Now she tell me life ain't fair. That's tough.
That means she hearing you though. Them conversations coming through.
Yeah. Okay, bet. So why the cuz is not letting? Okay, well look, this is what we gonna do. Fuck it. Since y'all want to be like that, I'm gonna be like this. It's time to use my share screen again. All right. Is we sharing? All right, bet. Download. Open file, please. Check it out.
Society that tells a broke man he doesn't deserve a woman has no right to tell him how many he can have when he gets rich. Oh shit, bro. That's profound right there, my friend. With the smoke. That's facts. Like, yo, real talk. Society does say, yo, you a broke nigga, you don't deserve shit. So when you do get the money, you should be able to do what you want.
Bang.
That's kind of how it happens too.
That's exactly how it happens. Because think about what we do here. If we're gonna set the motion that says a broke nigga can't get nothing, all right, then that means the man that goes out here and create it, that gets the money, that gets the value, he can have whatever he wants. And if he want 5 women, if he want 10 women, if he want 3 women, it should not be a problem. Because we can't have it one way.
Yeah.
We can't have it one way, but not have it the other way either.
Well, that's the point of leverage. If you find you got leverage, you get to get in the club for free while the ugly girl standing out there in line, hoping some dude pay their way potentially. That's the leverage you have by being fine, by having a body. Oh, get the fine ones in there, get the thick ones in there, because the dude's gonna pay to come see them. But on the same token, you don't get to come in the VIP unless you fine. That's where the money is, right? So it's basically a pay to play. You got to pay one way, dudes got to pay another way. Does it have to be like that? No, but we like to use that against each other. So if you're going to play games, somebody going to win, somebody going to lose. Like, why? Let's not play games. Let's just find people that we can blend with and then build from there. But if you want to play the game, You ugly chick, you don't get to do all that talking back and forth. You usually get left where you at. If you a broke dude, you don't get to do all that talking back and forth. You usually get left where you at.
Stop the show. Brittany, Monet, or Moses. Let me stop you right here.
I want to know how much action that couch done got.
Hold on, wait. But that's how niggas with money think, and I push them on the couch, period. First off, if you got a nigga with money, you ain't putting him on no couch. He owns the couch. He owns the couch, everything in the house.
I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn what he owns. If I just decide to put a man on the couch, if that's what I decide, that's what the fuck I decide.
I will tell you, this is me.
And I pay for some shit don't mean he runs shit.
Bullshit in my house.
Here we go.
No damn slave. The fuck?
It ain't got nothing to do with what it got to do with slavery. Why you go? Now that's extreme. How you get all the way to slavery from y'all had an argument and you put him on the couch?
It's not extreme.
That is extreme. Slavery.
So that's the question. So what's the point of the man going to create a lifestyle for you to where you don't have to work, you don't have to do anything, if he's still gonna get the exact same treatment that a nigga who can't provide the lifestyle would get?
I mean, like I said, I wouldn't want him to sleep on the couch, but damn, if I said sleep on the couch, just because you paying shit don't mean nothing.
In his house.
House. Check this out. Me in the situation, if I say, okay, I'm gonna sleep on the couch, I guarantee you that house will be sold, especially if it's mine. You won't have access to it soon, very soon. I'm talking about within 24 hours. If I gotta sleep on the couch in my house.
Us as black people think about the shit you get from being in relationships or marriages. We don't really think about the value of the shit.
When you say the value of, you talking about the things, like tangible things?
Just in general, like, I don't know. Everybody look at relationships as, oh, what can I get out of this?
Exactly.
Like, it don't never sound like some genuine shit like, oh, I got this, and because of you were with me, I elevated you on. No, like, we're supposed to elevate each other.
But that's the point of you getting
elevate each other. If we're together and nothing has come from this for the last 10 years, what the fuck are we really doing?
But
and it shouldn't take you 10 years to figure that out either.
But that's the reason why you go get an average nigga. That's why you go get a average everyday Joe Schmo. So that way he can't pull the leverage card, because remember, money has power. I can't come in your house right now.
Well, with me, you can't pull the leverage card with me because I'm just.
If I come in your house right now, not paying any bills, can I start controlling your air? Turning your air off because I'm hot? Because I'm cold?
You can't control shit. You can say, hey, I'm cold, and I can consider.
Why can't I control anything? Why can't I control anything?
You don't live there.
And I don't do what?
But I stay there. No.
From time to time, I'm there.
Niggas say we got people trying to live where they don't stay. They try to stay where they don't
live.
You funny as hell.
But no, so I mean, it's not so much of control. It's a perspective of respect and togetherness. If we've been sleeping in the bed together, putting him on the couch that's emasculating. Especially if you're aggressive with it. You done put him out the room, pushed him, threw pillows out there and slammed the door and locked it. He can't kick that door and come in there. He going to penitentiary. So
my house.
You put him in a place, but see, that's what I was talking about, where women will use abusive language, emotional abuse, and there's no recompense for it. What can a dude do? He can't get. We got physicality. We got a strength. So you flex your mouth muscle. Wait, let me rephrase that. You flex your language and your. I know. I caught it quick.
You did what?
If you shut up. If you like you throwing this language at him and you flexing your emotional this and all that, and all he got his masculinity. He can't hit you in exchange for that. So he's stuck. Man, fast.
He lost. He in a losing predicament.
Yeah, that's what make dudes. You come home and wonder where the dog is. He done beat the dog and then hid it somewhere because you done drove him up the wall. He don't know what to do with himself. Kevin Samuels talked about that last week. Having all those emotions in a masculine all those emotions in a masculine package, but then you respond femininely and you fly off the handle and do crazy stuff. You can don't set him up for that type of mentality. Don't put the man on the sofa, especially you, Stacey Dash. Stop putting people on that sofa. That sofa done had too many people on it.
They had too many people on it.
She done put everybody on that sofa.
I don't even take stuff from an old relationship to a new place. So
you shouldn't.
I'd rather the dog hit than me. I'm just saying.
Show you right.
I ain't gonna cap 10 years in a relationship with no ring or no commitment. That is crazy. That is insane after 3 years, honestly.
Man, 3, that's a long time.
Really? That's insane after 2 years, because the fact is a man knows. Absolutely. A man will know if he finds everything he needs and wants in this one woman. He knows. He knows before a woman knows. You know what you want. You know what you need. You know if that woman is bringing that to you or not. You know. But a man can sit there and say, "Oh, I don't know. I ain't see red flags." You seen them motherfucking red flags,
bruh. I don't know what's going on this couch, but I sure don't want to be on that.
Man, that couch is a motherfather. I'm gonna tell you straight up.
People about to put some itching pot on there. Oh
man.
To be honest, they might not like this, but I think it's about control, their control on us. A lot of women manipulate us men to get them to do whatever they want, and those men start to resist it. It becomes an issue. I always say this, Paris. Women are the most egotistical people walking the planet. They literally believe that, oh, because I look this way, this should be done for me. Oh, because I talk this way, this should be done for me. Oh, well, if a man want to be with me, he got to do this, and this. And I say that is fine if you are the one that's giving out commitments. But you don't get on your knee and propose to no man. A man proposes to you. A man don't take your last name. You take his last name. Like that's that. The majority of the cases.
I'm sorry.
Look, we done went through that before. Don't start that.
I know. I'm sorry.
And the thing is, bro, like that's why I say dating to change is dangerous. Because if he changes, is that genuinely him, or is he doing that just for you? You should either, all right, once you lay it out, okay, this is how I want to be loved. This is what I expect. This is what whatever, right? Yeah. Either he can do it or he can't. It's just that simple. When you go to a job, yeah, they do give you training, but you still got to have some type of some type of
cognitive ability. Yeah. Some way to connect with the training.
Yes, with the job. Because if not, it's a roll of the dice. And it's a roll of the dice that you probably gonna end up on the losing end of.
So with that statement right there, I think part of the problem came up with the whole passport guys. That's the new thing going around. Yeah, passport bros. I think it at one point the manipulation was almost perfected. Like you see guys that supposed alpha males, the women say the certain thing a certain way, be like, "Hey, yo, let me go ahead and get out of here," because all kinds of manipulation. But now dudes just like,
to be an over.
I'm gonna go over here. Used to be a who?
For me, Hooks.
With the control, guys are just they're going to other races, and other races tend not to have that much control, especially other races that didn't grow up in America or they're first gen, second gen Americans. For instance, a lot of Hispanic women don't do all that manipulation for control. They put that femininity on you, and you got hot meals, you got your stuff ready in the morning, and you got stuff ready when you come home. So they ain't really got to do all the extra stuff to manipulate you. You like, dang, I don't want to lose this. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna throw my boy name out there, but he got divorced a year after I did. And now he's dating a Hispanic woman, and he is having the time of his life. I'll tell you. He said, bro, the way she came in and tried to understand, okay, you do this like this. You got this setting over there. Okay, you got this like that. You set these over there. She understood his system. She got with the system. And look now. See, they didn't go into there. Oh well, he's trying to make me a slave, or he's trying to manipulate me. He's trying to control me. No, she understands that he's the man, and men is gonna be men, and it is in her best interest to let the men lead. A man lead. I ain't talking about niggas. I'm talking about men. Because I always say, you've led your own life up until this point, and what have it gotten you? And if it ain't no family, if it ain't no ring, no commitment, then you doing something wrong somewhere. Cause remember, you said it yourself, Christine. You said a man knows. And at 30 years old, roughly the people on this platform be about 30 plus. No younger than 25. And you telling me you've dealt with no man up until this point? Sure you have. That's just as the same as me saying I didn't have no good woman up until this point. At 30, and you ain't ran across not one good woman. Yeah, you tripping. How I work, he hustle. I got the shit legit. I got the legit shit. I think that. What the fuck, Brittany, is you talking about? You let her set up and you fell for it. Now, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, my ass.
Mystical.
Harris, you back on the couch, dog.
Man, this couch.
I was like, ain't no nigga teach y'all shit. Y'all deserve that went out in the streets trying to be us with your own female twist to it. You know, I actually agree with that. That's why I be saying, bro, like, you try to put the female perspective on the men, and that's just not what it is.
You agree with all the bullshit.
Not really.
That's funny.
No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
It's all good. Paris, y'all was in jail. Somebody had to hold the streets down. Oh man, the comment section going crazy right now.
Oh yeah, we gonna take it down because everybody having a good time. It ain't personal, so it's fun.
I throw that whole bed out before I pay bills and sleep on the couch. On my soul,
man. The whole house will be missing. It'll be a vacant lot,
bro. You'll be looking like Will Smith when he walked in. That motherfucker ain't nothing.
Man, I'm told you be dry.
CJ say, so what are her benefits of being with him? Because you spoke on what she does for him and whatnot. Ooh, CJ, what you mean? What you mean? I
know what you mean. She's asking if she's doing all that for him and he appreciates that. What is she appreciating him? I'd have to ask her. I would honestly ask her. What does she appreciate?
Well,
because it could just be she got the man that takes care of her. She feels the masculinity.
Let's go back. She's coming in with kids from a prior relationship.
Oh,
and she's dealing with a man. She's dealing with a man that he's younger than me. Well, we the same age, but I was born first. But that's to make him younger. Damn good job in a career field that's not dying. Got his own house, and he don't stay in the hood. Like bro stay off of Louetta and all the Westfield. Man, they don't know who I'm talking about. So I'll never put their personal name out here. And I'll just give you a general vicinity. I'll never say, well, he stay at this address, right? But he stays off of Louetta and Aldi and Westfield. That ain't the poor folk now. It ain't poor out there. So that is a winning situation for you. It is in your best interest for you to just buckle down and just get with the program because what's out there? Well, if you play the field, what you gonna get? How many times y'all say niggas ain't shit? Okay. So when you do get a nigga that got shit going for himself, you gotta take it. That's why I say, man, if you coming, Lily, she's like, nah, no bullshit. No bullshit. Okay, so she better do all that shit then. Same thing y'all talk about earlier, but in reverse. Exactly. Like, bro, if you're coming into this relationship with another man's kids and a man is deciding he wants to deal with you, take it. Now, I'm not saying you should take any other thing. That ain't what I'm saying. But if he's presenting the key components, the key functionalities of being a stable adult, take it. Because your own word said niggas ain't shit and they don't want shit but to play and fuck. Okay, then. So that means the nigga that dude got his shit together. Bingo.
Yeah.
Bingo.
At least give it a serious chance.
At least. You know how many people, you know how many people be like, oh, nigga, I ain't know where in hell I date you. And I be looking like, bro, you'll be fucking lucky if man, look, you can't
Both
sniff
ways
the
I
urine.
win, one of
You
which you
can't,
lose.
and look, I'm about to be as mean as fuck. I don't give a fuck. I be like, bro, you'll be lucky to sniff the urinal I just pissed in, let alone date me. Because a lot of the shit that, man, bitch, let me keep it. I'll put him on the couch too and still be with him. Brittany, what type of niggas you be dealing with?
I'm trying to, man, I don't know who they are, but they love sleeping on this couch.
My boy Rock out there going through it. Get that man a cigarette. Fuck you said. You and this damn couch. Someone please take us to the furniture store and get this woman a new couch. Cause obviously she ain't fucking with
At least a pull out or something. But can you call it a pull out? Something.
I ain't bullshit. Give my boy Rock a handlebar, a shot, and a cigarette.
Man, just put a bed in the living room, and he just don't even go in the room no more. Just go lay down.
Now, please don't confuse my words. I'm not sitting here saying that women that come with kids, you just take any old thing that's given to you. I didn't say that. I'm saying he has to at least exhibit the key components or the key proponents of what a functioning adult is. That's a starting point. And don't confuse what he can't do with what he won't do. There's a difference. While I'm checking mental health charts these days, money and benefits is cool, but I'm not doing mentally unstable for no one.
Yep.
That's a win. And if he had a traumatic experience in his life and ain't been through nobody's therapy session, run. Mm-hmm. Vice versa too, though. If she has some type of traumatic experience and she's not trying to get no help, nigga, run. Don't make no kid. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. He said he coming to bed. My chocolate. Like, what? Bro, you better leave Rock alone for your head be between that wash machine and that dryer. Fucking
squeeze squares.
Squeeze squares on these days. You'll be wheeze was. Bed in the living room. They say milk. Oh well, she's calling that man his chocolate milk. I mean, that's anyway.
Hey,
my boy G say, man, I'm about to get my tanker endorsement at Hazmat just so I can get like that man up. Yeah. Cause niggas ain't out here making 100K like that, man. So a nigga that's stepping out with 100K that got all these resources, I mean, he can negotiate better.
Yeah.
I had a motherfucker say, man, you only do the bare minimum, baby. If me doing the bare minimum got me this long with you, that is a dub for who?
Yeah, when you look at it that way.
And that's why I'm 40 and single. Too many throwing finances and benefits out there, but not mentioning they are a buckle away for them arms.
This girl here, man, when my mind finally put together what she was saying, that's funny. Well,
yo, but check this out though. We're not valued on our looks though. That's what the money comes in at, because you're over.
She's talking about that mental health. Boys got bread, but they crazy in the mug.
My bad.
Like them arms hugging that body.
No. She's talking about like a straight jacket.
Yeah.
I thought she was talking about he's so fat. Nigga, it's all okay.
Boy, that's funny. 442 pounds, 52 in the waist.
I read that wrong, bro. My bad. I'm so sorry. No, see, that man got some hustle and not worth just marrying, but I be one. Brittany.
The money? You ain't gonna do nothing but put him on the couch and he gonna take his money and leave.
But that type of money making, that's not sustainable. See, you gotta get with a nigga that could continuously make money over time. Because hustling, you only gonna make money for so long. Do y'all find it harder for a single mom with multiple kids to find a man than one that yes, nigga?
It all depends. It depends. When I see you across the room, I don't know how many kids you got.
Well,
it all depends.
But that's gonna be the first thing you learn about said person. Like you're gonna say how many kids you what?
Most women are saying they don't say that until way in love. They don't even know.
Oh hell no. That like, bro. First off, a woman can't hide like a nigga that she got kids. She can't hide that.
I totally get it.
So wait, how did
somebody's being fooled by it?
The nigga is like what type
That's
of
what I'm saying,
nigga? Hold on, wait a minute. I gotta ask some questions. There is no way I
No
would be
food
knowing
stamps.
a chick or talking to a chick for
A year and a half, fall in
longer than
love
a
with her,
week,
don't know.
longer than a week, and don't know that you don't have kids. That's literally like one of the first things we're going to talk about. I always say I have 4 kids. I have a baby mom and an ex-wife. 4 kids. Is that a problem for you? Yeah, there we go, Jaleel.
What Lil say?
There we go, Jaleel. That's question
Yeah.
1. First, there we go. There we go. Because guess what's coming next? How many bodies you got? Ooh, wee. That's what's coming next. No nigga want food stamps. We just gonna move on.
Yeah, you saw me. I know a couple of them that be like, look, if you can whip it up on the stove, them food stamps go a long way.
Oh, me. Might get your sister, bro. She a fool. Where is she? Man, he need to put you to sleep. Hold on, brother. I don't need any images. I don't need that image in my head. I like the image of Brittany I got. Please and thank you. But good man Philly used good working man at that because they are used. Because if you don't have any resources, you wouldn't be fucking with them. She said, facts. Why ask about the bodies? Because it gives a direct indication of who the fuck you are and what you've been doing. Remember, work history, resume. And if it's such a, I gotta put it like this. If it's such a childish thing to keep up with, then there should be no problem you answering the question. That's like somebody saying, well, how many kids you got? Man, that's childish. Why would you want to ask me that? If you're not ashamed, then answer the question. I'll tell you right now, 20, 2-0. Jaleel say, she. We. Hey, say, amen. Ray says, want to know what's funny? I mess with customers all the time that try to talk to me. I'm like, you trying to take care of my kids? Hold on, wait a minute now. Your kids are my kids. Hold the fuck on.
Chill out. Y'all talk about this a little bit later. Y'all talk about it. We having technical difficulties.
I was like, I like, wait a minute. I like who you with now. I ain't trying to meet nobody else. That's dead. So if you can stay with whom you with right now, I'm A-okay. We'll be all right. And look, you only got to do it for the next 15 years. That's it. After 15, I don't give a good shit because our kids will be grown. So I need you to think about that when you just offering out there, you trying to take care of my kids. I know you being funny and I'm being funny too. But they leave me the fuck alone. They ain't about their life.
Shoot, pull out the paperwork and look. And can't take care of them without the whole package.
You hear my boy say, I'll take food stamps.
You see what I'm saying?
Especially in this economy.
You see what I'm saying?
Lie anyway. Well, look, guess what? If you open the door for a lie, you can't get mad if I start lying. May the best liar win. And we're going to have it open. Remember, open, direct, transparent, and honest. I need to know everything about you because what if you lie about your past? I decide to have a kid with you, and then things from your past start coming out, or you start acting a certain way that is a trickle down effect from your past. I should have knew this from straight up. That's like a nigga misleading you about who he is. He should be able to, if he's abusive, hey, he should say it. Or if you are somebody that don't want kids, you shouldn't date somebody that want kids. You should talk about that straight up. Remember, we had these conversations from the beginning. Brittany say, ask a nigga, is he fond of the couch? Make me mad. That's where you going. No cap, I would be like,
she be the type of person you just gotta cuss out and walk out the house. You hear the car start up and drive off because the couch is always on.
Baby, come back. Oh, that's all I go. Baby, right? Come back. You can blame it all on me. I man, I got a call coming in, man. Motherfuckers just don't know that I'm live right now. Let me call you back.
Let them know. I'm gonna send you a link.
She said, you missing the point, son. Who's missing the point? Oh, you talking about me? Nah, I'm right on point. What you said. Oh, okay. I wasn't present for that part. Thanks for the update. Okay, bet. How would you know if she's lying? Dog, actions. Bro, trust me, women are not good at hiding these things. It's emotions.
Leaving early, it's a dog or a kid.
All right,
guarantee.
It's a dog or what?
Doggone
Like, bro,
child.
they can't play the game. They can't play the game and mash things like we can. At least in mash.
Not for
they
as
can.
long. Not for as long, yeah.
Not
They
for
actually
as long.
pretty clever at it coming out the gate, but it usually don't last as long.
Can't hold water. I got one crazy baby daddy. That's it. What? Oh, I know what you're talking about. First date combos. Ooh-wee. The other two same. Are they? Well, yeah, boobies. They not good at lying. No, they're not good at lying and having the action to follow up the lie consistently. It's like a nigga could lie to you by example. A woman that's a scammer, a man that's a scammer, who can hide it? Who can hide it better?
Usually guys, because guys have very simple scams. They don't have a whole bunch of complexity. Women think in complexity, whereas we would usually categorize and separate stuff. This lie go with this group, this go with this group. Their stuff is intertwined. It's just a lot to keep up with.
A man with the secret, a woman with the secret, who can hide it better?
Oh, I would say that depends on the secret, though.
Okay. A man has an infidelity secret, a woman has an infidelity secret. Who can hide it better?
I probably do, yeah.
You want to know how women can't hide it better? Because all you gotta do is piss off. All you gotta do is hit her below.
That's real.
All you gotta do is hit her below the belt good enough. I promise.
9 out of 10, she gonna
That's
tell
why I
you
fucked
about
Antoine. That's why I fucked Antoine. And I sucked his dick. And his dick bigger than yours. Well, damn. Like J. Cole say, when they give out their body count, you got to multiply by 3 because they only count the ones that they enjoyed, not the ones they didn't. See, that's when you go on a ride, vibe, and talk, huh, Pratt? Ooh, that's good. Hey, that's good. That's good. That's good.
Man, I'm trying to tell you.
Oh, that is freaking hilarious. But man, it's about.
Hey, I actually got a song that say "Let's just vibe and ride." I forgot about that. We just did it. Yeah. Anyway.
Will you ride?
We got that one too.
Yep. Yeah, me. All right. So look. Let me pay a little bills because I ain't paying no bills in a minute, and we got some people in here right now. I'm just gonna throw them up there randomly. So give me 1 second. Unos momentos. Let's start with. We gotta start with us. You are locked into the Domino Effect conversation with Mike and
Pratt.
Yes, sir. We are coming to you live here on Facebook Live, YouTube, and Twitter, every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Y'all know how it goes down. Shout out to my girl CJ over there, 22/7 bus service, the number right there on your screen. One way all round trip, front door service, safe and dependable service, and fees is due just like your respect, little nigga, on time every Monday. Servicing the Acres Home, Greater Greens Point, 1960 and 45 area. Schedule your trip today. There's no excuse for you not getting them kids to school when they got services out like this. You understand? Friendly, affordable services. Let's get it. Shout out to my boys over there at the tech. Oh, I gotta take that comment down because I can't see it. That cuss at the bottom. Hold on, right quick. Fucking up my bill payments. All right, my boys over there at the table, talented, blessed, lyrical elite. We did an interview with them last Friday. If you in the battle rap and that's your thing, make sure y'all check that out, man. That was a very good time. A very insightful hour and a half. Like you saying. Shout out to my boys over there at GCP Trucking and Transportation.
No rest.
Hey, I got my boy on the Instagram at GCP_TNT, on the YouTube, GCP_TNT, hashtag Team No Rest. Shout out to Limitless Exposure Media out there in the 405 area. If you're in the Oklahoma City, Dallas, Fort Worth area, and you need photography, videography, and all this, graduation pictures, wedding pictures, just maternity pictures, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like they on top of all that. Limited Exposure Media, Cortrez and Cottrell Colbert. Make sure y'all get at them on Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, and all your other social media platforms. Shout out to my boy, my neurological brother. What's happy to say, brother? Jay Harris Crowns over there. If you need a website, designs, all that, my boy is into that. Hey, shout out to my boy getting into that Afro Tech thing out there in Austin, man. He got some real big things going on. You understand me? Try to get him in for an interview one of these days. Last but not least, not last but not least, sorry. We got my boy Hunter Hill over there, Hustle for Change. Stay tuned. I'm going to drop some info about a Thanksgiving drive. I'm sure they're gonna do something. I will give out the info. I will give out the info as soon as it become available. Just stay on lock for that. But meanwhile, go visit my boy business page on Facebook, Hustle for Change, right there on your Facebook page, or just contact Hunter Hill. He'll show you exactly where to go. Last but not least, can't forget the TMB Talking Monkey Business with Monkey Man, the podcast that be on your ass in the flash. I ain't bullshit. Every Thursday at 6:30, we are in the. Do you understand? We are in there every Thursday, 6:30. I try to do my thing whenever I get up in there, but you know. So also check him out. He be doing interviews and whatnot. So you might want to check that out. It's always insightful content, just like you see here on this shoot. And we back. If you got anything else you want to add to this, bro? It's been 2.5 hours.
Has it? Man.
Yeah, niggas 10:30.
We was running through it.
Nah, we was. It just that conversation be going, bro.
Man.
I'm doing this when I move. Y'all show me some support. Come on. Just give me your logo. I'll put it up here. Don't think he bad. Probably won't have to make me today. I know the rest.
That couch.
Just got that fresh retweets. I'm about to kill him next week. Yes, sir. Hey, when you get up out of here, Jaleel? When do you get up out of here? You gotta let boys know. Man. You know you got him in the bed with no covers and sheets because you still mad. Paris, what the fuck? Man. What you got going on? You say, yeah, it was nice. It didn't feel like the thing. When we up in here having fun, y'all, it don't feel like 2 hours. It just feels like an hour. He gonna shoot out on Wednesday. So I need you to watch the show from the plane, my boy. What you saying? or in the car. But you got anything else you want to add to this, bro? Before you get up out
No, I will say this. I just posted the name of that book. It's called Souls of Black Folks by W.B. Du Bois. I was gonna put the book cover, but it's getting weird to want me to put images on there, so whatever. But yeah, The Souls of Black Folks by W.E.B. Du Bois. Check it out.
I definitely would want to check that out. Table nigga.
Man.
But
respect the rep.
Y'all know how we do. Y'all know exactly how we do. Over here, she say, can y'all watch it on YouTube, Pratt? Is the book on YouTube?
There's audiobook for sure. I don't know if you can. They might be on YouTube. I've seen some stuff I didn't expect on YouTube, so probably so.
Yes, sir.
Man.
Y'all know how we gotta be high on life, man. We here every Wednesday. The Domino Effect conversation with Mike and.
Oh yeah, it's black on this track. Static and stacks. We stacking up racks because we racking up tracks and we track up a storm.
Fuck you.
Harris. I'll wait for you to respond to it.
Now our pockets is fat. Up out of the gutter. Ain't no looking back. We building an empire, simple as that. We lead from the front. Used to be in the back like the waist, man. Now we in your face, man. We ain't running the show or the place, man. It's for that paper. We out on a chase, man. Stop snacking. Get more than
the taste, man. Get more than the taste, man.
Listen while fans rock and listen. We run with boss women. No sipping, no pimping, no limping. We strut. I swagger too much. Be out in them guts till they saying ease up. Slice on the course, rubbing elbows with money. 4 under par, smart brother, no dummy. Bet him a pension, then pay him his money. He chat about his business and tell how he run it. It's funny, they thinking the hood need a friend. Tell all your secrets, he can't comprehend. That we taking notes, we plotting on boats. Big mansions, exotics, and sowing our oats. Bringing queens to the table, they carry our seeds. Generations of growth, we pull up them weeds. Pedicure yards, buying our bars. Haters exhausted, we take it too far, going too hard.
Going too hard, man. Going too hard. But y'all know how we do it, man. It's been nice talking to my people. Understood me. Eagles and Chiefs. Nigga, get the fuck off my lawn. Matter of fact, holla at me week 13 when y'all play the 49ers. If the 49ers is fully healthy, then you got some action from me. But, oh, shit. Damn, Jaleel, you really on our mind tonight, ain't you? My boy. But, all right, man. It's been good. We'll catch y'all next week. Peace on both hands. The Eagles are 4. So, you know it. Eagles home for sure. Man, I got one more comment. Hold on. Somebody just made it. Oh.
Hey, Canoe, say good night, man.
I'm about to say what the fuck. Peace out.
Hey, take care.